Hey, 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 everybody. Kappa Jen. Yeah, yeah. That's my key, Mumi. How did you know? I don't think that's what you meant. Oh, I guess. Hold on, I'm reading. Straight up asked me to join. Yeah, I know. I hate that. And when you mentioned that, that made me so bummed out. It's just like I get it, like no, I don't understand it. Like I also I have a girlfriend who is like notorious for being, and this isn't the same, and I know that. But I have this girlfriend who's notorious for being, she's the pyramids girl, the pyramid scheme friend, like, and she has sold like she's actually made money on this stuff. But she's constantly like advertising at us. And so I wonder if these people are like, well, maybe we got to get friends of friends because friends are no longer, I don't know. But I just don't, I feel like if you feel like something is a good cause, you'll support it. And, inviting someone into your fold and being like, yo, like, hey, are you interested in this? I'd like to. And then there's always that like give and take too. Like I always try to bring value to the table when I'm expecting people to like help. Oh, that chair. The stupid chair. Hold on a minute. I gotta go fix the chair. I gotta go fix the chair. So there's definitely a way to go about it, but asking someone to be like there, what's live video? Mm-hmm. Here. Oh yeah, you can see her. Hold on, I'll prove it to you. Live video. Oh, kitty, kitty. Happy girl. Hey, Super Lolly. This is our cat, Jasmine. The cat has been disturbed. Kyle. I wish, Kyle, I need to get avatars just so I can attack you in here. Just way more latency. Yeah, it takes a while. It's funny because like you'll see me go over there, and then like a couple minutes later you'll see like me pet the cat, and so it looks like my arm is like it's like attached from my body. Look, I have two hands. Sorry. Hey, Kandarsa. Should we change that? Kandarsa probably wants new information about the cat, like her favorite color and uh, where she likes to go for fun, what bar she hangs out in. I just want to say, cat, cat. Hey, techie girl, what's up? What is up? Oh, I should have done this to you, Ian. Sorry. Hold on. I got everybody. Hold on. I got it. I got it. I got it. Here we go. So Ian, if you guys are bored over here, is I think going to do a stream during my stream. So if you get bored, you can head over there. Well, it's never boring in here. Techie girl. Did that not work? Oh, that's because I put an exclamation point in front of her name. Sorry, techie girl. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Whenever there's a cat, they're the real star. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Yeah, she's very cute. Beckham is a poser. He loves the camera. Oh, that's adorable. Does he like get right in the face of the camera? I love that. We're going to do resume reviews on Thursday if anyone wants one for free. Ian, I don't know if you're like looking for content, but Ship That Code was talking to me today about how she's you are always here for Kat Condarsa. Yeah, but that's what Ian is for, to help you update your resume. I mean, that's not what he's for. I mean, he's also like a good person. Good evening, Burgerb! Hey, it's been a while! Burgerb. I love that name. Why are you face palming me, old sloppy? What is that about? Are you just showing off finally getting my sub badge? Or my sub emote? I'm so excited. I was like, yeah, I know it's a good emote. It's kind of sad though. Like it's not, oh, my resume needs professional help big time. Yeah. I mean, mine does too. Can you guys really hear the music? Because I don't hear it very much. I hear it like very quietly, but it's not good enough for me. I want it higher. I want to raise it up. Oh, well, I have to raise it up for me. What'd you have for dinner, Kandarsa? Clearly knows what's up to. He even has a dog in the profile. But yeah, like at this point, it should be like almost necessary, unless you're allergic. Then you should have someone else's dog or cat. Ship that code. Yeah, ship that code is my friend. Hey, Vera! No, don't say sorry. It's nice to see you. My emo got approved. You should check it out. It's so cool. It's a little jellyfish face bombing. You know, like me. I'm a jellyfish. Look at all this. No. No. Yeah, ship that code right. She does code in the middle of the day, like at 12, and she's thinking about doing she's thinking about like whether or not she knows enough to apply for a job, and I think she absolutely does. I mean, depends on the job, right? But at least getting out there is good. And so I like harassed her and I told her to go to you and to get her resume critiqued on stream. You have that book, Kandarsa? You can hold it in your hand, like you can actually see it? My emo, go to the bubbles. Oh, that reminds me, I should sit up straight. So my emo, if you go to the face in the bottom, the bottom right, the Red Dragon book. I have Red Dragon tea. Red Dragon book. Is that a different techie girl? I love you guys. You all rock. You know that? Oh, so funny. Now I have to redeem it. I know. Celebrate! Oh no. Hey, I can't. There it is. I'm redeeming it. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm just redeeming the sound effect. Okay, take a book and go ahead. You can link it or put it in Discord or wherever. I think you're in Discord. If you're not in Discord, don't feel pressure because I know you're just here for the cat. Aw, thank you. I was also thinking of doing Revival of Code today because it's like the old Python thingy, Advent of Code puzzles. I got rid of the accents. Do I have accents? Oh, here you go. Is not a valid user. Hold on. It's SCHIP. Check her out on Twitter. I'm here to learn which Stack Overflow code I can copy today. Me too, Super Lolly. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, well, she's not here, old sloppy. I give shout outs to people who show up. JK, that's fine. It's fine. Ooh, pick. All right, let's share some screens. Let's see some Dragon Book. That's the one. That is the one. I'm going to check it out a little bit today, see if I can understand anything. I decided that last time, no, just bug her and be like, Chrissy sent me. She says your resume is horrible. Please let me help you. What's a wizard book? So this is a red dragon book. This is a green dragon book. Is this a white dragon? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll get it. I mean, I have the like internet at my fingertips, so you don't have to. Wizard book programming. The Alice book. Oh, okay. Is this the wizard book? Structure and interpretation of computer programs. So like, so I was thinking today that like I do want to work on my app, but I keep sort of getting to this block where I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I need to fill in some gaps, some knowledge gaps. What happens when the cup fills? It like overflows and bounces out. Um, and so I wanted to spend some time today just like thinking through stuff. I can empty it. I have like a little, watch this. I don't even know how it works. It might just be something boring, but let's see. Empty it and build the backlog. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah, I am building. Oh, build the backlog for my app. That's a good idea. But Off to Be the Wizard is a fun book. Kyle. Okay, all right. Has anybody read Off to Be the Wizard? Because I love books. I love books, especially like nerdy sci-fi books. Who doesn't love books? I mean, some people don't like books. Some people don't like reading. Um, Oof, Wizard book is $40. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know if I bought the Dragon book or I downloaded it or whatever, but I don't know. I've been buying too many books. But Off to Be the Wizard is this book that the first one was great. The second one was I've only ever read two books. Adam, using GitHub issues is a good idea too. Yeah, sometimes just thinking about how it works opens more doors. I think that's right too, Burger. Like I do want to do that, but I don't want to do it like on, I mean, I might do it on stream, but I think like part of that has to be like personal. Like it's my baby and my app, and I want to rear it like a parent in the middle of the night and weep because I'm so tired that I can't, you know, like that I can't hold it up, but I still need to nurture it. So I think I need to spend some time with the structure of the app and the design a little bit on my own, before I pass, before I like use community care to like take it, move it forward with me. So yeah, so I think it just needs like a break. I might do or build my portfolio stream, which I don't have anything. I can do some mad Excel, but then otherwise, I don't know. They were Of Mice and Men and Kestrel for a Knave back in high school. Nice. So if you like audiobooks, Coding and Gaming with Adam, if you like listening to stuff, or if you have a long commute, audiobooks are a really good way to like pretend read. Oh, Fortran. Fortran. I would do this. I would go back. I would go back to Fortran. Anne has a good audiobook. Okay, so then there are a couple that I really like Superpowered. This is an amazing book. Stream Kyle just mentioned Off to Be the Wizard, which is, like I said, the first one is funny. I know, I know, but there's still Fortran that I heard that like some energy, old school energy units are built on Fortran. What is that? Oh, I didn't know you accepted Bash Bunny. That's awesome, Mumi. Yeah. Well, Fortran was one of the first ones I learned, and I didn't learn it well, but Algorithms to Live By. Okay, hold on. That's an audiobook? Like, is that just a lecture? I think that's just what they call a lecture. And I don't know if it's still an audiobook at that point. It's just someone giving a lecture that they probably wrote down. All right. I'm going to get it right now. I have credits on Audible. All right. Fine. I'm extremely good is a very high bar. But yeah, so there's one of the Off to Be the Wizard books. It's like the fourth one. I'm buying a book right now, so that's why my eyes are down. I know, for real. It's got to be some I know, right? Old Sloppy, you ready to like dig into this with me? Algorithms to Live By. It's getting bought. 1 credit down. It better be expensive. Because like I hate using my credits on cheap books. I'm buying it. It's done. Done. Confirmed. I'm going to listen to it. All right. Cool. Yeah, I got it already. You don't need to. Stevenson. I read Neil Stevenson and Terry Pratchett. Oh, I've heard. I read. Is that I read Neil Stevenson and Terry Pratchett? So there's a. I really like. This is not. Hold on. I want to look up. Hold on. I'm gonna do a share screen so we can look up all these people. I tend to prefer podcasts or Twitch streams. That makes sense, and I don't really mind that, I guess. All right. So let's see this Neil Stevenson person. Neil. I met this person named Neil in Europe when I went. Oh, well, what a very bearded fellow. He seems very well put together and a good dude. Termination shock. What does he write? Snow crash. Seven Eves? Computer sci-fi. All right, cool. Like where you get stuck in a computer. So like, I don't want to, no, I can't say anything about Magic 2.0 series, except that I don't like the third one or the fourth one. One of them is like particularly Sci-fi. How did she say it? Sci-fi. I don't know. I gotta. So, the girl in, there's this, Sing 2. I don't know if you guys like watching cartoons, but I am pretty terrible when it comes to watching cartoons. I watch them all the time. What am I watching? No. Come on, YouTube. Why are you looking at my stuff? All right. So I want to look for Sci-fi. I gotta see how she says it. Sing 2. I love Sci-fi. Longest forehead ever. I haven't listened to Audible books I've gotten, but Pet Sematary I've heard is very good. Yeah. Where is it? It's this character, but I don't know where she says it. Aw, boo. Oh yeah, it's gotta be it. This has gotta be it. So good. I love Sci-fi. She says it normal. I thought she'd look at that brain. Pet Sematary is dark. Gunslinger was good. So I like. I want to read Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere. But I read part of it like as a book in paper form, and then I also the most overrated. Yeah, I agree. Stream Kyle. It's all right. Like if you lived in the 80s and you think, and it's like a good throwback, that's cool. But can you do a stream teaching us how you did all these awesome things like face scan? Sure, sometime. I after we go through my OBS tour. He wrote Coraline. Coraline, not Caroline. Yeah, he wrote Coraline, and Neverwhere is very good too. I mean, I started it and it seems pretty good. So, yeah. I love books. So coding and gaming with Adam, I think you might like Superpowers. I feel like Superpowers might be up your alley, but maybe not. Maybe you need some more like engaging, two-way thing, but it's really good. It's one of the ones. It's not like, so I have some tops, like top books that I love. And but then I have books that I recommend because I think people will love them, Oh, you'll be back later when the cat's back. That's fine, Condarsa. I have a book on my Kindle about Norse mythology. Yeah. It's not called American Gods, right? That one's not American Gods, but there is one about, I don't know which one it is. Cool. All right. So I'm also a big fan of autobiographies on Audible. Oh my goodness. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, and I'm sorry. You guys, don't yuck other people's yum. You like what people write about themselves. Like that is what's interesting to me. Like it's their opinion of who they think they are. I like biographies are cool cuz I want to know like what outsiders think. I mean, it's interesting to like to sort of see inside the mind. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I get that. I tried to read Ozzy Osbourne's biography, but I couldn't get through the language of the writing. Like I was like, "Oh, I want to read this so badly." But I could not get past the first chapter. And then and then of course when I write my autobiography after I become a famous soapbox CEO and then eventually the next 80-year-old female president. No way, I don't want to be president. I don't want to be president. I don't have those aspirations. Those are not mine. I would have to be like way into law by now, I think. I'd have to be like knee deep. Two of my favorite computer related nonfiction books are Masters of Doom. That's cool. I Make Stupid Games. That's the person that should be president. The one that's like, nah, that's not a good idea. Yeah, I know. No, I will be president. No, I won't. I Make Stupid Games. You gotta want it. You can't accidentally like slip and fall into presidency. Right? Like, oops, I accidentally. I think I'll be good with like Secretary of State or something. Or like, I may or may not have a prototype to replace all government. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we ban them now? Hey, everybody. Sup? What's up, Andre Salt TV? It's nice to see you. How is it hanging? Welcome to the stream. Also, I Make Stupid Games. Also, welcome to the chat. It's nice to see you. First timers, very cool, very cool. No one can stop my AI. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure other AI can stop your AI. I Make Stupid Games. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging out. I know. No, I'm not. All right. So, so I don't know what the rules are, and I should probably know the rules a little bit better. But I was thinking of, so let's pull up the Dragon Book. I know I've got it somewhere. Andre Salt TV, thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging out. I make stupid apps and games, so high five. Air 5. I need to make a jelly 5. I'm going to make a jellyfish whose hand is like this. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. So, all right, I'll code something. Bubbles in the chat. Bubbles in the chat. What is she saying? Bubbles. So, all right, where do I need to go for this? So I am going to see if I can get the Dragon Book. You want to just, Conversa's not here anymore, but if they were, just send me theirs. Here we go, right here. Rest is what you get at night when you sleep. Yeah, so people keep talking about how Django is a rest. Wow! So bright. This is how you know the Dragon Book was made forever ago, because it's not in dark mode. It's not cool. Rest is not even worth looking into. No one agrees on what it means. Oh, so then what the hell is a rest framework, Moomy? Like, that's the whole thing I'm trying to understand. I did, and I'm thinking of starting it up again. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I make stupid games. Yeah, so I heard Nod Digits. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. It's nice to see you. So yeah, am I playing with API? So I was told that it would be really great to build my app according to like with API redirection and pointing at APIs and stuff like that. And I don't know what it means. So I got to learn. I got to like get into this. So basically, I'm trying to figure out the coolest way to like followed you then. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can share a link. Also, yeah, we'll have mods check it out before you before we, because you're a newcomer. We don't know if you're dangerous. Are you dangerous, Andre Salt TV? Probably not. Um, so yeah, so I decided like to just sort of think about um okay, here we go. I'm gonna open this. Hopefully it won't open and we need to make these open in the other screen. The original paper on rest is apparently pretty vague, and the original writer's view of what it is doesn't really match what the industry is calling rest these days. That's interesting. We should check that out. All right, so there's nothing dangerous in here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm learning programming. So Andre Cell TV, like I think I know a lot of little things about programming, but there are a lot of gaps in my knowledge, and it gets very frustrating sometimes. And I'll show you a sneak peek. Like basically, I want to build this app that and this isn't even like this isn't even. I'll look at it in a second. Sorry, coding and gaming with Adam. So like, whoa, what is this noise? Here we go. I'm making this app called Soapbox. And right now it doesn't have anything interesting in it. It just has like an two-factor authentication and some basic database model for that and stuff. The Dragon Book is scary. Creative Ether, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you. Yeah, it is scary. I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna I want this to be the main focus of my stream, but I think I keep getting to these points when I get stuck, and I don't want to be stuck anymore. I want to open my mind, learn some people. Generic cat person. Hey, oh hey Zach. Awesome. That sounds good. That sounds good, Zach. No problem. How did your interview go? Did you is it the same Zach? Wait, which Zach? I don't know which Zach. I know two Zachs. Is this interview Zach? IT Zach? Or second Zach? All right, so here we go. So we've got, let's check this out. Public APIs, fix false negative HTTP code. What is this guy? All right, a collective list of free APIs for use in software and web development. Oh, very cool. So I can, why does this say failing? Why is this test? This is say it's failing and this is passing. Programming for over 4 years and I'm still learning. All right, Zach. All right, generic cat person. Woo! Ship! Thank you for spamming my emotes. No. All right, I will, Moomy, and just give me a sec. I just want to make sure I grab everybody's any news, generic campus. Ox got a minute. Yeah, that's Andre Saltifi. Yeah, thanks for the list. That's awesome. I'm going to look at this. Holy crap, this is amazing. Meow facts. Oh, I love this. Get random cat facts. That's awesome. Movement and migration data of animals. This is very cool. This is interesting to me because I used to be an ecologist, and I wonder if you can look at as certain microclimates change. I was that that's terrifying. Why did it have to scream? Why couldn't it just be like a bang or something? That was terrifying. What? Oh. Techie girl. Yeah, for real. Oh my goodness. Ouch. I can't breathe. Hold on, Burger. Always learning, never changes. Problem with that is 80% of the time I have no idea what I'm doing. Ship That Code and I were talking about this earlier today. Oh, did we SO her while she was here? Hold on. Let's shout her out. I'm still scared. Yeah, the cam did shake. I caught it. But man, couldn't we make it a loud noise or something triple the price of that redemption? That is such a good idea. That is a good idea. Alrighty. Can be kind of back to back. Nice. John Doe et. Always remember to unchain your Django before dark. Nice, yeah. If you're looking to learn about compilers, the Dragon Book is more academic oriented. If you want more hands-on experience, ooh, crafting interpreters. I like that. I like anything that stops me from reading a 1,000-page book. Raise the price on the jump scare, please. Max is 3 per stream and 1 per user per stream. 1 per user per stream? That one should cost bits because wow, I'm good with that. Max 0 per stream for everyone. Pondok Seed, and thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. You just miss like the scariest thing ever. Yeah, Old Sloppy, we gotta do like a loud noise. Like the scream is terrifying. Celebrate! Only the broadcaster can. Oh, he helps me with my stuff, Tiki Girl. There are some amazing but odd APIs. The other month, I made a Discord bot using API to grab random insults off an API to insult friends with. It's awesome. So that's funny. I was thinking of all the. So I there are a bunch of people on like Twitter that I hear that are like always saying motivational stuff, you know, like the leaders of the like programming community that are all like, oh, don't give up, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, please just let me like take a nap. not really, but I would love to do like an API of like motivation, like random motivational. It wouldn't be an API, I guess, but I would love to do like a bot that retweeted, you know, motivational BS. I think that'd be cool, especially if it was like funny. I'm sure Sloppy helps, but doing bits related stuff may be broadcast only, but I'm not sure. I'm just assuming. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. The bird song API is great. Christy made a whole app with it. Yeah, I think my answer to your question about interview got lost due to jump scare saga. Don't bite the mic, please. The kitty's biting the mic again. Always. Stealing the show. Don't bite me. What are you doing? I have a quote built into my Twitch bot, which gets random inspirational quotes off an API. Oh, that's cool. FDev, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Did you see the cat? That's what it is. My cat is a mic biter too. Good to know there are more of them. Yeah, she absolutely bites the mic. It's like, no, it's so annoying, but whatever. No, and now she's trying to add emotes. You can't do that. Burgerb. FDev, cool. Yeah, I think I want to do something. My cat bites me. Yeah. Generic said he felt in interview was asked a question or I've ever heard called a bridge of torch problem. What? Bridge of torch? Upstate Golf. I created an API to pull strokes gained for this golf GPS app I built. Is that who I think it is? Upstate Golf. It is. I know who that is because I know that app. Creative Ether. Crafting interpreters. Oh, let me pull it up. Let's see what this has got going on. No dark mode. Oh my goodness, you guys, what are you doing? Modern RESTful. See, you guys see that if you hover over coding and gaming with Adam's link, it says RESTful. Oh my gosh. Okay. The common problem. Sorry for those if you're looking at this in your work. The sun, the non-dark mode internet. It's ridiculous. Is that just a generalized version of the wolf, sheep, cabbage problem? This one? Hold on. Now Mumi's got me. Wolf, sheep, cabbage. Is this a riddle? The wolf, goat, and cabbage. Oh, this is for generic cat person. Is a logical question. Got it. Okay. Oh, brain. Come on. How do I fix this? Dark mode. I think I have I don't know if I have the extension yet, but the bridge and torch problem is a logic puzzle that deals with 4 people, a bridge, and a torch. It's in the category of river crossing puzzles where a number of objects must move across a river. D. Carmack, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Get the 3 across without any being eaten. Oh, I see. Oh, maybe I should do that. I should just switch to Firefox. Like I should get out of Chrome anyway. And Firefox, I hear, has better dev tools, but that is like Chrome has good dev tools too, so I don't know who's better. Triangle peg game at Cracker Barrel. The little one where you have to like jump the... Hey, Josh Washi! I heard this problem, but it was with a gorilla, lion, and some other zoo animals crossing the river in a boat. I just want to move the thing because she's now on my lap. You see her? She's like, look at pretty kitty. Ooh, that's cool. Firefox Developer Edition, specifically made for web devs. Do I have to take a test to prove that I'm a web developer? Do they count? Does PHP developers count? Laravel developers don't count. Oh, good heavens, that's funny. Nah. I know, but she's on my lap now. All right, hold on. No, I'm not gonna do it. What's the difference to regular Firefox? Well, let's check it out. Well, okay, let's finish looking at this problem. Bridge and torch problem. Where a number of objects must move across a river with some constraints. Why do you need this for IT? Ugh, right now I have cat fur in my lips. It's like the 4 people come to a river at night. There is a narrow bridge, but it can only hold 2 people at a time. Well, then you put them on piggyback. They have 1 torch, and because it's night, the torch has to be used when crossing the bridge. Person A can cross the bridge in 1 minute, B in 2 minutes, and C in 5 minutes, and D in 8 minutes. When 2 people cross the bridge together, they must move at the slower person's pace. The question is, can they all get across the bridge if the torch only lasts 15 minutes? Yeah, they just do piggyback. Experiment. All right, stream file. Forced dark mode extension. Is it going to be good? New channel redemption idea. Focus mode requires chat input from Redeemer for what to focus on for the next 10 minutes. I don't think that's really fair. I think I might need some medication for that one. I don't know if that will work. Maybe. Oh, that's a good idea. Just go into DevTools and edit the CSS. Yeah, let's do this together. I should learn this anyway, right? Oh, but that's so much work. Class. No style. How do I get to the CSS? In here? Div, display box. Where's the background? Anybody see the background? Oh, this is so much work. But I should know how to do this anyway. Okay, let's go to this link, the Mozilla developer link, because clearly I can't do this yet. The problem with the pure view of RESTful apps is that they should be stateless. We live in a world of state. Login is important, security is important. RESTful constraints dictate that sessions should be client only. Oh, that's interesting. So like RESTful constraints are better for for apps that, well, can you do a REST framework after you've already logged in? Like so you do one state, like logged out and logged in, but the rest of it is a REST framework. Also, I didn't know that there was a prefer color scheme CSS entry that changes your website theme to fit your browser theme. That would be cool. All right, so let's check this out, Moomy. I think I'll be extending either Twitch or Discord bot tomorrow with this guy. I think it's pretty funny. I think the stateless connections part of REST is actually the one thing that makes sense and should generally be followed. Okay, I hear that. I don't understand it, but I hear it. That's what I do. I do want to like look at this a little bit. So let me, I'm going to download this because I want to check it out. Download links from your favorite chatters on Twitch now. Smartest thing you can do, but this is pretty obvious that it's not anything bad. Also, it was from Adam. Was it Adam? No, it was from Generic Cat Person. Like, what I don't agree with so much is the whole thing about discoverable APIs. Does that mean like you can go to an API without, like, just by guessing it? Is that what you mean by, ooh, this is pretty. All right, so now I have it. Welcome to Firefox Browser Developer Edition. Did this open? Ooh, look, it's blue now. That's really fun. All right, so let's, I'll look at this in a second, and I will, I mean, this is, I don't want to change like the Wikipedia, although I should just to like show that I can, right? But my CSS is all here, my styles are here, so I need like a background. Color, Firefox orange, developer blue, Nightly purple. Nightly is my preferred browser. Oh, okay, cool. Nightly. Do you mean the stalking of dead fools? Dead fools? Not dead fools. Dead fools. The stalking of dead fools. Don't stalk dead fools. This always just makes me anxious. Like I would just put background color. Here we go. And then can I just change this? Do I need to do like 0, 0, 0? No, that didn't work. What color is black now? I thought it was 0. Yeah. Oh, no, black. Ugh. Don't do that. Is there another way? Fix it. Somebody fix it. Somebody fix the internet. I broke it. I don't know what I was doing. Some people who argue for true REST claim it means that you shouldn't need API docs because you get hyperlinks to all the possible endpoints with the response. We always need documentation. Have you guys seen, if you go to the Discord, Moomy has this, like, Moomy's got great documentation. Amazing. He has this README file for his, if you have a Mac, there's a Pix editor. And it edits, you can do like a pixelated picture. And travel back to 1990. Green Jenny, hi, welcome. It's nice to see you. Travel back to 1995 in a time machine. What are we saying? Generic caps. What are we, developer? So if I wanted to become a web developer for easy job experience and job hiring, what would be the best method? Yes, Green Jenny is correct. Generic travel back to 1995. That's true. Or listen. Now, there are a lot of companies that use PHP. And I really like Laracasts. And I think Laravel is probably one of the easiest frameworks to learn. It's a model view controller framework, and it's like, and the way that Laracast goes through the tutorials like opens your eyes to software development as well. And learn Kotlin and apply for banks. Oh, that's a nice idea. I switched us off .NET to PHP. Yeah, yeah. My company uses PHP and Laracast is dope. See what I'm saying? Laracast is amazing. I definitely would say if you want to learn development, PHP is a very accessible language. It kind of has the same, it's like similar in syntax to Python, so it kind of is easy to grasp if you've done anything in Python before. I mean, for me, it was anyway. Like they're not incredibly similar, but they're also like it just feels very similar to me. Probably because I don't know anything, but I really like it. So if you're looking to do some web dev, I would look at Laracast because it's a really great PHP. Kotlin is the next Java language, right? The most beautiful language you use is Ruby. Well, so let me I'll check out the developer mode for the bridge torch problem. Well, we figured out what it was. We didn't find an answer, but I should learn PHP because I make WordPress websites a lot. Sorry. But I just dislike it. But I should learn it. So WordPress does not, like WordPress kind of kills PHP. like WordPress is the like boogeyman, I think, of PHP. And then like Laracast is the like who's the one in the Jack Skellington? Laracast is the Jack Skellington of PHP. That's exactly the right metaphor or analogy. Kotlin runs on JVM and is used for native Android as well as server-side development. Yeah. I do not really agree with this essay, but it explains what I mean. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, this isn't the like main essay, right, Mumi? This is like, I'll open it in Chrome. Why not? Oh, yeah. This one I can do, right? Let's see. I have to change the I would have to change the. Oh, come on. It's because it's a PDF. Fine. Is it a PDF? No, it's not. I should be able to do the background. No, it's not here, and I don't care that much to worry about it. So later. I also think WordPress has kept the language alive. Yeah, fair point. I think Laracast made it useful enough that WordPress's PHP style is like writing English in all caps with a chisel. I love that. I love that. I use WordPress plugins. I haven't written any, but I think it would be a good idea. PHP is easy to get started with. Yes. So that is what I was saying, generic cat person. That Shag5. What's up? Shag5? Shag5. We're going to go with Shag5. But local dev environment is definitely a good idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. All local dev. Right click on the HTML select. Okay. All right. We're learning. Chrissy's learning today. Right click on the HTML. On what? On this guy? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Body. And let's see. Edit root color scheme. Literally the HTML at the top. I'm right clicking. Right click. And then you said HTML Lang, which I did. I did. And now what? Edit as HTML. All right. And then we can do root. You'll go insane trying to manually modify CSS to get dark mode on every site. Yeah, but I figure if I do it at least once, then I'll feel better about myself a little bit. So might as well try it, right? I don't like WordPress website, but I build them. Body is Wonderland. I don't see the root one, or do I just put to select edit color scheme dark? I just go anywhere up here. Can I put it up here? Click on the HTML and the styles will show root. They don't though. Look, I'm clicking. It's not working. You could just apply a global filter. Oh yeah, I wonder if that would work. And the styles will show root. It doesn't. They don't show root. It's not working. You could try adding color scheme. Yeah, dark anywhere. Sure. I don't even know where. Here? I can't do it. Yeah, I can. I'm having trouble. I'm on the struggle bus here. Let's see. It's not working. I can't do this. I could turn the brightness down. Yeah, this is kind of getting annoying. So I mean for everybody else, I could sit here and try to figure this out all day. But like that is sort of like the thing about a stream. Like I don't want to like just turn your monitor off. I think I might do that though. That's a good idea. Not turn my monitor off, but I can just decrease the brightness. Nope, doesn't care. Oh, come on. Whatever. Anyway, all right. How did the REST come to mean the opposite of REST? I'm getting frustrated by the number of people calling any HTTP-based interface a REST API. Okay, and this is what I'm learning. So, yeah, hey, Ben, what's up? Just shut your eyes. Okay, let's see if I can read with my eyes shut. There's so much coupling on display that it should be given an X rating. So there's a lot of coupling with REST APIs. I like decoupling, so I don't know. REST must, I'm going to skip this because this is a quote from somebody. REST must be the most broadly misused technical term in computer programming history. I can't think of anything else that comes close. I think I posted a link to Dark Reader extension in Chrome right now. You just did it, Pailing? Let me find your chats. Purge, delete, follow. Oh, sure, I'll follow Pailing. I don't see messages. 999 messages. I'm not going to be able to look through those. All right. Chrissy's going to stop ages ago. All right. When you see a job post mentioning REST, they will rarely mention either hypertext or hypermedia. They will instead mention JSON and GraphQL and the like. Only a few obstinate folks grumble, but these JSON APIs aren't RESTful. Okay. Where did REST come from? I'm skipping around because I don't want to like representational state transfer. Chapter 5 of Fielding's PhD dissertation, like Noel Fielding. That's not funny. Woof! Boy, that is PhD dissertation. Fielding was describing the network architecture of the World Wide Web and contrasting it with other possible network architectures. PC. It is important to understand there were no JSON APIs. See, I don't even know what a JSON API is. Like, what's a JSON API? Ugh, Moomy, come on. Why do you always got to make me feel bad for not finishing a quote? What needs to be done to make the REST architectural style clear on the notion that hypertext is a constraint? Oh, what needs to be done? That's a question. In other words, if the engine of the application state and hence the API is not driven by hypertext, then it cannot be RESTful and cannot be a REST API, period. Is there some broken manual somewhere that needs to be fixed? So basically what he's saying is like, this phrase isn't used correctly. He's mad about it, I guess. So do you think, okay, so this is a JSON response and this is an HTML. What happened? Oh, chat pause due to scroll. I'll repost. Scalable is a pretty good misused term. Yeah, I agree with that, Green Jenny. I'm the moon. I make stupid games. That's my favorite one. I am the moon. Jupiter, I did a song. You ain't got one. Hate OAS makes me think of Cheerios, like Hadios. Cereal made of rage. API that outputs data in JSON format. That makes sense. That makes sense. The time I learned JSON. Link to extension in the Dizzy. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all, Pailing. Alrighty, so I am understanding. So this is so an HTML response just reads like this, and a JSON response reads like this. Okay, fine. REST has many constraints, but there's one crucial idea that so I think the problem here is that I don't understand what REST is in the first place. Uniform interface constraints. Hypermedia as the engine of app Hadios. Oh, how come you guys are like saying you're reading so much faster than me? In order to understand this uniform interface constraint, let's consider the HTTP responses, returning information about a bank account. The first in HTML and the second in JSON. Okay, let's consider these. Why are we considering these? Uniform interface. Oh. Okay, I see. REST has many constraints. One of them is the uniform interface constraint. Got it. And more specifically within the concept, the idea of hypermedia as the engine of application state, which I do not understand. The hypermedia constraint. In order to understand this uniform interface constraint, let's consider two HTTP responses. Okay, now I understand what we're doing because I was paying attention to reading instead of... The thing is, no one really knows what REST is. Everyone has their own concept of REST. Oh, I feel that in my bones. And ultimately, it doesn't much matter. This is like Ted Nelson telling us that we don't get hypertext. Yeah, I feel that. That's true. Like, this is just an article about, like, hey, you don't understand what this is. This is a semantics argument. But to that end, I know what REST stands for and what it does, but what it is, question mark, ship that code. And ultimately, REST pretty much gives you the get, post, blah, blah, blah of the internet. That's it? That's it? It's just the get, post stuff? Like get means this is just some guy's pedantic rant about how we're not calling things by the right name. Yeah, I feel like that. Get and post don't necessarily have anything to do with REST. Yeah, no, totally. But I do feel like this is a little bit pedantic. Like my brain is hurting. I really just want to learn. But I guess the argument here is, does Chrissy need to learn REST frameworks? Well, I need to understand what the general community is calling them, because when I go and I talk to Finite Singularity and he's like, yeah, Django is a REST. I use Django as, the REST framework for my app and Angular on the front end. Like, there is a gap in my knowledge that goes like, hey, you need to understand what he's talking about so that I probably do. Resource-oriented frameworks. All right, let's add to the checklist. Resource-oriented frameworks. Things Chrissy needs to learn. Where's Notepad? I should have Notepad++. Things Chrissy needs to learn to fill in knowledge gaps. And maybe that's not what you're saying, Jenny, but that's what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, making lists. Making lists. 1, make good lists. No, I'm not doing that. REST, R-E-S-T sounds like Dart. R-E-S-P-C-T. That's not right. That's not correct. It's good. I built my chatbot with Kitor. It's a great backend framework. Oh, Kotlin. If Techie Girl recommends it, then definitely do it. Kotlin backend. It sounds interesting. All right. Resource-oriented frameworks, whatever that is. All the things Chrissy doesn't know about software development. I know the solid principles for the most part. Oh, I'm sorry, Condarsa. Sub for cat. JK. If you play with REST, you'll get the idea, which is enough. Yeah, most of the REST stuff is just fancy talk for get, post, put, delete, resource-oriented stuff like Rails and Laravel. Okay, like I know Laravel. I mean, like I get that. For somewhat. Like that's another sort of piece that I'm trying to like tell her Green Jenny Pylang. You just need to know how to use Legos, not how to create the Legos from scratch. I disagree with that. So ship that code. I don't agree with that. I understand what you're saying, but I think it's very important to know how your tools work so that you can mess with them and like manipulate them and do fun things with them. The important part of REST is that the state is contained in the request, so the server doesn't need to store any sessions. I understand. So then how does one step then the next step? I don't know. I like going the other way. I'm like, think big and then you detail. Hone in. Yes, Kat is back. Welcome back, Condarsa. It is good to know how tools work later after you make the thing. I guess so. I don't know. Uh-oh, Condarsa. What happened? Where did Kat go? I'm not drinking Coca-Cola and water. That's wrong. I'm drinking just water and Arizona iced tea. We can learn Lisp. We can do that. All right, I'll open up the Dragon book. Wait, you're saying it's good? Yeah, well, and that's and that's the thing, right? Like, no, learn Lisp. Okay, all right. I'm okay with like Emacs. Is Emacs here? Emacs? I don't know. What's Emacs? Emacs. Hate AOS. An alternative. Yeah. So all I'm understanding is, okay, so finite singularity, and here I am talking about it, and I should probably just be like, hey, finite, like I'm talking about you should pop in. But like finite singularity uses a Django REST framework for his app. So you're saying that in each of the requests to the HTTP, it contains all the information that you have, which is what I recognize with Django. It kind of pulls all of the information along with the request. Is that right? Is that the idea? I get your point, but gotta start somewhere, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, but I start places and then I go for a little while and then I get distracted and I go in another direction. Arizona iced tea, Peter Parker, that's correct. That's what I've got. Arizona iced tea is delicious. It is fantastic. I do. All right. So basically, all right. So I've got, what is this? I want many eyes. Can I do many eyes? I could fall off my chair. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I can't. Okay, I'm good now. I tried to get 1 billion eyes. Didn't work. What's Condarsa say? Emacs using Lisp to customize it. Yeah, Finite's Tau service is a Django REST API. It offers endpoints. You can make requests to get data back in JSON. You'll need to authenticate with a token. I see. I just don't want people getting discouraged, swimming through the weeds of details they don't need to say hello world. But I'm not like that. I think that makes sense. I think if I was like looking for a job pretty harshly, I would want to make sure that I could do a lot in what I need. You know, I can do stuff in Laravel, okay, and PHP. And like most of it's just, you know, copy paste and understanding what I'm doing. Hola Mundo, is Mundo here? It took me a week to figure out Hello World in Java when I first tried back in 2001. So much madness. I feel that. Yeah. And I feel like I took a bit just to like download Python. One place to start is understanding the life cycle of a request. What does the browser do when you visit google.com? Should we get you into firmware? Maybe. Yes, rest, Scott. I knew Scott would be excited. Scott's like a traditional coder, does like .NET stuff. And to be fair, it takes almost a full week just to type all the boilerplate for Hello World in Java. Let's see this. Let's see this nonsense. How to... I don't have anything that will compile Java on my computer right now except for my computer. I don't know if it needs like anything, but Java is so verbose. That's what I hear. How to type to bye basic Java tutorial. I just want to see. I want to see what you guys are talking about because I don't know. Oh, geez. That is very long. That is so much. Try it yourself. I did it. Look, I did it. Hey, Nana Banana. Welcome. Hi. That's part of the Holy Wars, right? Since it's breaking the purity of rest with a token. Ah, I see. So, yeah, I don't know if, and I don't know, I just want to understand it. Renzenhone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to, this is all over the place. Did you guys notice? Why didn't you tell me my thing was like not showing my bookshelf? That's the coolest part of people following is the bookshelf. What about Hello World in Befunged language? Befunged. Is this a troll? Are you trolling me? Oh my gosh, it's real. Befunge. Hello World. Yeah, so we're just filling in knowledge gaps today. Bubbles. Bubbles! At boilerplate in 2 seconds. So, Techie Girl, would you do Kotlin? Or, hold on. I want to understand what Kotlin is too. I just gotta get up to speed. Kotlin playground. Kotlin versus Java. Kotlin is a mix of object-oriented and functional programming. See, I would be interested in this because I like the idea of knowing how to do functional programming. It can use Lambda expressions. This is all stuff I've used. I just don't know what it's called. A Lambda expression is a short block of code which takes in parameters and returns a value. That's just a function. What's the difference between a function and a Lambda expression? Lambda expressions are similar to methods, but they do not need a name and they can be implemented right in the body of a method. All right, fine. Kotlin is easier than Scala. It's by JetBrains, the makers of IntelliJ. I love JetBrains, so I feel like I would like it. Is Kotlin a... Yeah, I know, Techie Girl. The tool I use depends on the app I'm trying to build. And that noise is an experienced programmer, everybody. Someone who can say, yes, I changed my tool based on the app I'm going to build. And I think that's fantastic. What's hard about Scala? I didn't know. The Lambda calculus is good. Super fun. Functional programming. Yeah, functional programming is fun. Java is more limited to the concept of object-oriented. Okay, so Kotlin kind of expands what Java did. In Kotlin, as soon as you initiate a variable of a primitive type, it will be automatically considered an object. Oh, that's cool. So you don't have to like define it as one or whatever. That's neat. Category theory. Oh, are these for my list piling? Okay. 2. Category theory. Category theory. I think I should probably just understand what I'm saying when I talk about this. I do think I know what it is. I mean, I did functional programming for like forever for academic shit. Like you machine learning is all in functional programming, right? Right? No, right? No, maybe not. I wanted to challenge type theory. This is a challenge, yes, but understanding. I want to fill in the knowledge gaps. That means like I don't need to go like outside the zone of what I already know too far. I just need to know where the holes are. Like today, Ship That Code and I were talking about like web servers, and how they like differ from actual servers, and like the definition of that, and like, you know, piling. Come on, don't call me out. I'm trying to pick a lane. I'm just trying to figure out where my knowledge gaps are. I see I've not done a lot of Scala. But coming from Ruby, at least the syntax was pretty intuitive for me. I know, piling be calling me out. So yeah, how long, Mumi, thank you, Nana Banana. We had a nice chat about servers. That's right. That's true. Thank you, Kyle. I need the love. No, it's okay, piling. I think this one's probably right. This one I'm probably gonna drop, because I don't even know what it is. I mean, I'll look at it. I'll look at category theory. I'll get there. But right now, I'm gonna stick to things that like are accessible. This is why we need to switch to Prolog for web programming. Prolog. Prolog is a logic programming language associated with artificial intelligence and computational logistics. Okay. Formal logic, unlike many other programming language, Prolog is intended primarily as a declarative programming language. Is there an example? Let's see, find an example of Prolog. Excuse me, got a little scratchy throat. It's hard to advise the. No, that's fair. That's fair that it's hard to advise. I've done like one program in Prolog and it was terrible. We need to reach the plains of code. We are going down the rabbit hole. Yeah, that's true. But the rabbit hole is trying to figure out what Chrissy's missing. So, that's true. And maybe what I should do, like when I tried to do the Django tutorial, it just like, it kind of exhausted me. Wait, what did EVDev do? I don't know what happened. But the rabbit hole is infinite. The infinite rabbit hole. Ooh, I got so many points, Condarsa. I love it. Oh, thank you. I see, EVDev. Thank you. Oh, who did that? Condarsa. All right. Face scan end wheel. Let's do the biggest mouth ever. Ooh, that's terrifying. That's like jump scare scary. Okay, so we got to stretch our legs. It was terrifying. Yeah. Stretch scan. All right, hold on. If it's free, I'm doing the splits again. Oh, poorly, by the way. I'm also in a skirt, so it's not that great. This is an example of Lambda in Kotlin if you're still trying to understand that. I am. Hold on. Should I leave? I'll leave the headsets on. I'm going to get, oh no, ow, 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 ow. You guys can't see it, but I am not doing the splits at all. I'm just doing one of those like fake, ouch. Oh my God, my body. Face scan? What is this? I can't do both. Ugh. My advice is regardless of whatever road you take, no matter how hard or easy, don't give up on the journey. You can do it. Yeah, I think that's true. I feel pretty confident and smart that I can do a lot of this stuff. Posture? Condarsa is like trolling me right now. guys are kicking my butt. I like the stretch though. That felt good. Just getting up and like again. Okay. All right. Let's do this one. No, what is that? It's like I'm who's the guy from Star Trek? The one that had the it's not Data, it's the other one. It's Geordi. Is it Geordi? Is that right? Dude, these stupid Geordi, yeah. What is happening? LeVar Burton, Reading Rainbow guy. Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with, you guys. Geordi Starforge. That's what I look like just then. All right. Okay. So the let's all right, since we're still all right, so let's say I understand that REST is basically a framework. And okay, so if you guys want to really move forward, we can move forward as long as if I say what I think REST is and you're like, she's got the gist, then go ahead and say yes. Distracted. And like give me a thumbs up or whatever you want, maybe a face palm if I get it wrong. But like what I'm understanding of REST is it's a framework that carries the response within. It's not a framework, but it's a way to work within an app or a tool, like web tool, using the APIs and all of the information that's stored in the request to continue the session, as opposed to like having a state of the app that is moved in between. So the like rather than moving in between states of the app. Like I'm not interesting. No, Nana Banana. We're talking about like what REST is, because I want to understand things that I'm missing in programming, because there are a lot of them. It's a framework that carries the egg within the chicken so that when the chicken goes into the chicken coop, it can deliver a secret egg. Yeah, I get that. Kinda. What am I missing, Pailing? Except with web servers and browsers. Yeah, I feel that. I think I think I get that gist, Jenny. Like it's like it holds everything you need. Representational state transfer. You can't just Google things, ship that code, and copy them into the chat and be like, this is what it is. Unless you know. And that's exactly what it means. I know. Oh, you didn't Google it, you memorized it. I didn't Google it, I memorized it. That's awesome. I love that. Representational state transfer. Yeah, I think I get it. I think it means that the thing that you're sending carries all the information. And so your app is never really in a state. You can take that information and bring it into a different API and it will use it with whatever. I mean, that's not how it would work, but like when I entered this stream, I had a broken conversation system. What does that mean? Now I have a not broken conversation system. Does that wait, I'm confused. Does that mean that now you know how to follow insanely broken conversations? Because that is what I do. The thing you're sending carries all the info. That's it. Boom, I got it. Can I check it off? I'm going to check it off. Nana Banana. Oh, now Nana Banana doesn't get it. It means I can talk to the NPCs and they do stuff with their mouths and you can respond and shit. That's fair, I guess. Okay. I'm going to check it off, Nana Banana, but let's get you to understand. The other thing you should understand about REST is that it allows things to be cached. Yes, but that's like, and that's why you were saying it's not like the get post method, because the post method doesn't let anything be cached, right? Only the get method allows things to be cached. Since the same request should always return the same thing. You were the NPCs this entire time. Yeah, you can absolutely make me say almost anything. Okay. All right. All right. Has anybody read NPCs? It's a pretty good book. There's a fifth one coming out. Drew Hayes, amazing author, really talented in terms of like modern, can write like modern contemporary good literature that's well thought out and well written. It's not too haughty though. It's not like, you know, classic insane stuff. But I'm rereading all the way through the book so that I am fresh and ready for the fifth book. It's so good. I'm actually going to plug this because I love it. He's one of my faves. NPCs. Woo woo. So good. So good. Cash is not the right word. Idempotent. Idempotent is what you're thinking about. I don't read stories written after the 18th century. I mean, I feel you, Green Jenny, but like Orconomics is also a fantastic book. That's a satire on the economic system. It's fantastic. But I know, I get it. If you've got like closed mind about contemporary books, contemporary literature, I understand. It's all good. It's all good. We don't yuck other people's yum here. How about imaginary D&D worlds? Yeah. Idempotent. Do you have a definition for that too? Ship that code. Idempotent. IDEMPOTENT. May I have the definition, please? I don't read deterministic literature, only stochastic literature. So do you like choose your own adventure books? Is Scott in the room? Do you like choose your own adventure books? I make stupid games. I think the word is supercalifragilistic. I gotcha. You tweeted about idempotent. Can I go check it out? Let's go check it out. Ship that code. I wonder if my messages, no, I don't want to look at that. That's probably you anyway. We can do this. Look up ships idempotent. Oh, look at this. July 22nd. What is idempotency in API? Idempotent APIs. Oh, no. Thank you, Techie Girl. Have a great night. When do you if you're gone, whatever, but when do you stream again? I want to know. Throw it up there. Everybody SO. We're going to shout out Techie Girl one more time. It's good people, very talented, very smart. Does not have as many knowledge gaps as I do, but is a fantastic. A demempotent. In the context of REST APIs, when making multiple identical requests has the same effect as making a single request, then the REST API is called idempotent. Got it. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Tomorrow night sounds good. I'll be around. Yeah, anytime. I'm going to come check you out tomorrow. I'll see you. Good. Follow. Yeah, she's awesome. She's so smart and still learning and still passionate about what she does. Very cool person. So, yes, and good luck with the job interview. I'm sure you'll get it. I'm not even worried a little bit. Bye, Techie Girl. Bye. Matthew does it so much better than I do. Look at you, Ship That Code, being like 85 steps ahead of me at all times. I think she just hangs around to use that. Lots of Twitch coding and not really any. Oh, for Techie Girl? Yeah, Techie Girl does some cool extensions and stuff. She's cool people. I'm going to eventually, when I can figure out what all this stuff is. And maybe I just think today was a day for knowledge. Identify knowledge gaps. I think we're realizing that Chrissy does have knowledge gaps, period. But can fill them by coding. And I think I might hop into something that like seems, I think I need to create my own portfolio. I do a lot of design. Chrissy woke up and chose knowledge. That's true. We all have knowledge gaps. I know, Piling. Yeah, anytime. Anytime, Techie Girl. You rock. Old Sloppy, you absolutely have knowledge gaps. Don't be silly. So I think the second one is done too. And then I wanted to look at 2 scoops of Django, but I don't know, because I pay for it, I don't know how legal that is. Like, can I, hold on, let's see. Can I read pieces of a book on Twitch? All right, let's see. Can you read books? I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to. Damn it. I can't. I can read it. Anyone here good with Django? Mumi's pretty good with Django. Piling, how are you with Django? Who else is good with Django? Actually, Mumi did a Django app, but I don't know. Mumi, you're not actually. Are you good at Django, or are you just like you just did the one tutorial with me, right? And then you did your own. So I think you're pretty good. I don't tango with Django, but you can read Google, just not books. Can read Google. Isn't Google just a giant book? I thought we were all just like indexing. I have 0 knowledge gaps with Be a Rebel. Be a Rebel, don't learn any code. Robust Code, by the way, welcome to the chat. It's nice to see you. I'm great with Laravel, which is like Django for smart people. So I'm not great with Laravel, but I know what I'm doing. Kind of. So like, it's interesting because, is it interesting? Like when I make a migration, I also make a model and a controller and all that jazz. But then I'm not always sure what to do with those things. So I just look at other models and controller and I'm like, oh, this is what this does. That's fine. I have a lot of helper functions, I gotta be honest. I code in English, it runs on human. Nice, evdev. That's how we should be. I code on life. It runs on YOLO. I'm sorry. I'll see myself out. Just kidding. Yeah, of course. I'm making an app too and using Django. Oh, Robust Code, what's your app about? I'm sorry, Old Sloppy. I'm sorry. Why don't we put bubbles in the chat just for funs? Bubbles in the chat just for fun. No, not yet. Bifunge. Bifunge. Why don't we just do this guy? What is this 2D programming language? Isolang. Bifunge is a 2-dimensional esoteric programming language invented in 1993 by Chris Pressey with the goal of being as difficult to compile as possible. Code is laid out on a 2-dimensional grid of instructions and execution can proceed in any direction of that grid. That's amazing. Woo! I hear you, Moomy. That's what my therapist tells me. I just love that says that. Okay. Question about Django. What's your question about Django, Robust Code? This is the place to be. We can try our best. Expert Jugular. It's still spelled Google. This is where the... Well, yeah, absolutely. I popped right out of that rabbit hole as soon as I understood I make stupid games. I don't know. All right. Technically my what, the Swedish chef has a rabbit hole? Oh my goodness, guys. Well, you're saying words and there are too many words. I can't even keep up now. All right. All right. So then I can't read 2 scoops of Django, so I'm not even going to cross it off. I'm just going to take it off the checklist. Because that's dumb. I don't want to like pretend I did something when I didn't. I'll probably read that on my own time then. And then we'll pop that off. Now there's but I think because the Dragon book is so friggin' old, like no one's really going to yell at me for it. So I want to sort of highlight some things on the Dragon. Well, is Django made for APIs mainly, or is it for making apps? If I were to make a web app with Django, should I make the API and web app separately? Oh, sorry, that was separate. Is Django made for APIs mainly? It doesn't have to be, I don't think. Robust code APIs and apps. Don't make them separately. Separate. Sorry, everybody. I keep adding. I won the race condition. Welcome to the stream. Have you been hanging out? You've been lurking. Have you been lurking? I found you. I thought Django was like Flask for app development. So that's also true, but it's got way more like nuts and bolts than Flask does. If you start a Flask app, you basically have like an empty pip thing. And if you start an app with Django, it's got a lot of the nuts and bolts already underneath it. And I'm finding that I don't actually like, I like Django, but, and it is like fairly simple to go through the tutorial, at least the beginning tutorial. I feel like I'm in the right place. You are in the right place. EvDev, this stream was made for you. Welcome. So like I would make the API and the app on the same project. Yeah, sure you can. Why would you mix API and app? Do you have experience with Spring and Spring Boot? Are you asking me, EvDev, or are you asking robust code? Reddit was written in Lisp back in the day. Back in the day, stuff was weird. Yeah, man, I did a project with Lisp. I didn't actually, I think that I did a natural language programming project that used Lisp to define the conditions under which the natural language programming should find the phrases. And so I've done a little bit of Lisp, but not in terms of objects or anything. So I don't know much about Lisp. What should I learn is answered with the question, what do you want to do? That's a good point, Piling. No, I don't have any experience with Spring and Spring Boot. I don't have very much experience at all. A lot of my experience and Spring Boot. A lot of my experience is widely used to develop REST APIs. Spring framework is dependency index. Oh, okay. Comparison. Baldoon. I love this like phrase here. So what do I want to do, Chrissy Codes? All right, we can answer that question, Pylang. Robust code, blah, blah, blah. Let me do it. I just want to see what I can skip. Hold on. No, absolutely not, Ben. Scared everybody already. Kyle popped in with it and like freaked everybody out. The music is funky. I don't know what it is. You want me to skip? I can skip. Let's see. Funky good or funky bad? See, I can't hear it, which is very frustrating. Just song descended. Oh no, it's actual funk. Oh, okay, good. All right, that's fine. Yes, should be separated in my humble opinion. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of humble opinions, kind of like Django in the sense that it comes with a lot of nuts and bolts. Okay, cool. So here's what I want to do. Okay. And you guys go ahead, carry on your debate. I love that stuff. Turn it up on the mixer. I am. I turned it up on the mixer. Leave me alone. Stop being so bossy. So, I don't like how small this is either, everybody. I'm gonna scooch this up so everybody can see a little bit better. Hey, Fluff! Welcome back, buddy! Welcome. Hey. What is up? Sorry, that was a huge like shout. Yeah, celebrate! Okay. I've done this before. I get this. Skittles! Thank you for the follow. No, that's all good, Fluff. We love you. We love that you're back. Don't even worry about it for a single second. So what I want to do, Pylang, is I want to build my app and make it famous. But also what I want to do is understand What do I do now? We got so much new stuff, Flop. That's true. That's true. So yeah. So my goal is to, you need to practice with the time warp. Well, whatever, man. Elfin lead. Elfin lead. What am I typing? Elfin. And that's the other thing, right? I just don't want to. Oh, all right, all right, all right. Did I image this? Uh-oh, Elfin lied. Suddenly a drunk typist. What? I know, right? You're drinking. I'm not drinking. You're drinking. How far along are we on the app now? We're the same as we've been. We went public. Old Sloppy. Very funny. I got really anxious, terribly anxious, and felt like overwhelmingly underprepared to like actually tackle an app. And so I took a break, and I said, because I was typto and warping like this. Because I think a lot of just fell fast and hard. I can write. All right, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up and talk about the next thing we want to do. Because that's what I want to do. I don't want to fail fast and hard 1,000,000 times over 15 years. I want to make a really nice prototype, sell it to a big company, make a lot of money, like everybody else who is a software developer. Yeah. Fail fast and hard like a machine. Yeah. Maybe I just need to do maybe I just need to make well, and I did. And last time I worked on the app, and then I got stuck. Here's the reason I got stuck. There is a gap in my knowledge, and this is what it is. And I will point specifically at it so you guys can see how terrible, I really am at programming. And obviously you all know that already. Fail fast is extremely good advice in software development. Yeah, Moomy, but you see how slow I am? Like I get distracted and like I have 1,000,000 things. You see my mistake. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. So funny, so funny. First principles and fail fast, or FPFF. Psh, wish I had 22 pairs of eyes helping with my code. Anytime, FDev. Actually, at the beginning of the month, if you throw in some code, the first stream of every month, I'm hoping to do a community critiques code. And then you just need to press Alt F4. Would you work on a game that you can develop over time and start out with a minimum viable? Yeah, I mean, of course, MVP all the time. But yeah, I'm just scared of sucking. And so it goes slowly. So yeah. So the reason I got stuck, hold on, I'm gonna turn down the funk. Don't be scared of sucking. I'm not scared of sucking. I'm scared of openly being in front of everybody, realize I suck anyway. Well, everybody knows that that's not true. Not everything. I'm all right. I can at least sing. So the reason that I got stuck on this, no critique my code, not even I can read. Yeah, oh yeah, evdev. So like, if you want to put in your code, we critique code at the beginning of the month, and everybody just hops in and looks at everybody's code and says like, yeah, this is bad, this is good, change this, do this, whatever, and it's fine. Sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. Yes. And you know what? Because I worked out today for the first time in fucking forever. Excuse my language. Sorry for those of you who are at work. Sorry. Whoopsies. We should probably just put the NSFW. But because I love swearing. Shubi. Oh, by the way, Shubi, welcome to the stream. I forgot to say that. Sorry. So fudge. What was I saying? I was rowing today. I did a row for working out, and the woman said she'd gotten in a car accident and had like forgotten how to row, and that like when she came back, she just had to like get at it. And she said, it's like good to feel like you don't know what you're doing sometimes, because you're always getting better, even if you, I know I'm everywhere. Even if you like don't feel like you know what you're doing, like you're still learning and moving forward. And that was really inspirational. So the code at the beginning of the month, so everybody reviews. If you submit code to like the Discord or whatever, if you just pop it into the stream while we're on, usually I like to know like who are going to review ahead of time, but like everybody will like look at your code, 21 eyes on your code. Like you said, need a bit reward that gets you to say swear words. Hell yeah. That sounds good. And I need a real NSFW for my stream. So the reason, Fluff, or if you're still hanging around, sorry. The reason that I stopped is because I hated Jinja. And I said to myself, like, I don't know how to use something other than Jinja with Django. Like, I don't understand the basis. Is Fluff here? I'll just tell him. I'll make the message below this a test conversation. And I also want to do test first development. And I think a lot of that comes with like, okay, what Pylang was saying, like, what do you want to do? Like answering the question, what you want to do. But like, I don't think I want to use PyTest and not Django test. And I also sort of don't know how to do that. Like, I think the way that you do that is like by reading a ton of documents, and that takes time and can't really do that on stream as well. So I'm definitely taking this time to think about, okay, like how do I prep for the next stream so that like, can we please change that to something else? I know. Oh, okay. No, I didn't want to scream. I thought it was gonna be like a pop or like a fall on the ground. FDF, you didn't. It does not happen. Okay, you can definitely go, but like it only can happen 3 times the screen. It's terrifying. Yes. Can we not do it again? Can we turn it off? I think it needs to be gone. It can be like a jump, but like, oh, DC Raid Boss, the wedding was great. I was told I did very well as an officiant, so that was fun. JTech Pat 76. Sorry about that. Yes, I want a pleasant jump scare. I don't want to scream. You have no idea. Also, I don't know how long I've been AFK and saw I had enough points. Oh, that's even better. From wedding import officiant. Yeah, absolutely. I did it. It was my first time as an officiant. Jump scare with kittens. Absolutely. No, I want a pleasant jump scare. Like, that's not okay. I want something that like startles me, but doesn't like freak out everybody. What if it's at work? What if people are at work? That's not okay. A jump scare like dropping a book, that's fine. No more screaming. All right. Unpopular. Who's blasting your stream at work? Everybody. This is educational. It's educational. You're allowed to watch this. They're helping me through Python. There are plenty of reasons. Just a little boo. It's just Rachel. And she like pops up and she goes, boo. Okay, all right. On the notes. So this is another reason. Oh, Fluff, did you leave? Can we not want it now? Absolutely, we cannot want it now. So what we were saying was, now I only have 50 points. Yeah. Recommended jump scare, which is just, I don't think I can say that. Announcing Python 4. I don't know who that is. Guido van Rossum? Okay, Fluff, what I wanted to say was the reason that I got stuck on my app is one, because I don't like Jinja and I didn't know how to convert like the templates that are here to like full HTML, like basically without just saying like, hey, because like normally if I make a thing, I go touch something.html and it will make an HTML file, give me all the doc contents and stuff. Is the dude who invented Python. Oh, okay, cool. Some programming language in the 90s. All right, cool. That's good to know. I love how like amazing software developers are at knowing people. Like I've had Bob Martin's book for like, 5 months, and I didn't know his name was Uncle Bob. And today when I was reading through the intro, I'm like, it says it right there, Christine. What is wrong with you? I just don't remember that stuff. You can just do React or Angular, what else? Sure, I want to do Angular, but like, what does that mean? Like, how does that then integrate with the templates section of Django, or does it just skip it entirely? Oh, see you. Bye, ship that code. Yeah, for real. It should not happen again. So like, yeah, Angular's fine. Angular's one of the top two, React and Angular. And then you've got, all the other ones, Vue. Oh, Node. Is it React? Well, Node isn't really the framework, but all you need to do is have your web app send the Angular index HTML. All you need to do is have your web app send the Angular index HTML file. I think Vue is probably number 2. Really? You think Vue is number 2? I use Vue a little bit at work. I don't really like use it heavily, but if I want to like add a, like a tool or something. Angular is garbage, Moomy. So like I feel like Moomy Knows should be like a podcast, and like he should talk about Angular is living down at the bottom of the list with Ember, JS, and jQuery. I didn't know that. So Vue and NG2 is both in the same place. Then React, right? Vue and NG2 are both in the same place. And is React high above everything else? I feel like it's not the way I feel like I could do Vue. And then there are a whole bunch of new ones that I'm like, fine, I guess. That Alexander 6 is working with. Like, I think he switched to React though. He was using React is top dog super framework. Yeah, but is it the right one to learn, or is it just trendy? I don't think changing tech will solve any of your problems, to be honest. But Svelte is coming up fast, and I did consider using Svelte. Yeah, all I'm saying, yeah, but I don't want to use Jinja. I don't like it. It doesn't make sense to me. It's uncomfortable. I understand what you're saying, Moomy. I don't know what I'm doing, so changing tech isn't going to solve anything. But so I have thought about Svelte. All right, React is a trend that's lasted for 10 years. Svelte would be interesting. Well, okay, but yeah. So anyway, so what you're saying, Fluff, is all I have to do is have my web app send the Angular index.html file. So the gap here is like, here is what I want to understand right now. Okay. So what I have here is let's pop the templates out for a second. For the most part, Django is a model view model view controller system, right? If you use the whole thing, the templates are the views, and this is how it gets displayed, how it gets used. The view is how it gets, whatever. And then the view is the controller. And the controller basically sends the information to the view. And that might be a really simplified explanation, but that's what I understand of it. It just says like, hey, this is what you're going to get sent. Or better yet, you can run separate Node.js process to handle your front end step and all your routing and have Python behind like an API URL. So be essentially running two different servers. So right now I'm only running one server that handles the MVC, the entire framework within Django. But if I wanted to do it separately, then I would use I guess it wouldn't be managed.py. Eventually I would put it on a production server, right? But like I would use a server that ran Django and the back end, and then I would run a web server in the front, like that server.js. The only server I like, the web server, the Django server, PyLink. The Django is the one that serves me food. Oh, yeah, very funny. 99 out of 100. So I think what happened is I got stuck and I said, okay, like what the hell is wrong with my understanding? Okay, far easier and separate. So then when I got stuck, I said to myself, like, I can totally like, build an HTML doc here, but that's not going to get me anywhere. So then if I was going to do that, would I do it entirely out of, thanks, Python. Would I do it entirely out of the templates? Like the templates is just a folder, right? It's just a piece of Django, the Django framework that just says like, hey, this is where we normally send this stuff. But like, if you're serving the front end separately, you might as well use Nginx or Apache so you don't need server-side JavaScript. Why do I want to have local JavaScript? All right, that's fine. Well, let's make a list of the things. And here is what I'm going to do. I am legitimately going to like look at these over the next couple of days and I will make a decision by Thursday. And it might not be the right decision or whatever, but I need to like know what to consider. So I'm going to pop this out because I think client side always need JavaScript, right? Right. So hold on a second. So what? Thursday, absolutely. Do I have a task list? Thursday of this week, yes. I'm going to look tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we're actually talking about an app that we're working with. I'm doing some help with the UX UI design. I know, hold on, Fluff, hold on. Give me 1 second. And we're going to build a choose your own adventure book. And so we're going to start talking about that on the Discord if you want to help out. Okay. To run all this locally, you don't need Nginx or anything else. And that's true. I don't necessarily, because of the whole, I do want people to try it out. So I don't want to run it locally forever, Fluff, but there is some like legal things. Like I obviously don't want this to be open source. So I just have to go through the licenses of the packages that I use. So far, I think I'm okay, actually. But that is one thing that, I want people to be able to try the app to see like, what it's like and how they like it. So what I want to do is sort of think about the things that you guys are telling me and deliberately understand how to do the next step, like what to say. So like React, it's almost 5 a.m., almost time for forest walk. Oh, I would like forest walk. That sounds really nice. Do you do that every morning? I make stupid games? That sounds nice. Absolutely. Do you want me to take a break? Well, first I want to make a good task list for myself. I will, I promise. So my task list is, so like, I really want to know, like, why choose Svelte versus React versus, and I know this is different, but like understanding like why, not versus, but like, and like how to even pull up those things and which one is like, and I think probably the one I've been thinking of the most is Svelte versus Angular. And if Angular is dying, I mean, everybody says something different. Finite Singularity is pretty good at what he does, and he recommends Angular. So like, obviously or he uses Angular with Ionic. So it's not, the worst framework ever, but because it works and it's running an app for a company. So obviously it's not terrible. But then I want to know like what to do next. So then Nginx versus Apache. Angular is really designed for big teams. When you're working on your own, it's just clumsy and slow. Okay, that's good advice. Fluff, you said run 2 servers, which I think that makes sense, but I want to understand what it looks like. So what does it look like to run 2 servers? And I might go through a Vue tutorial. Oh yeah, and I can do Vue because I know a little bit of Vue. I might just do Vue because it's what I know, and I don't think, like, React is a great framework, I've heard, but I don't know anything about it. So Nginx, that makes sense. Thank you, Piling. Nginx versus Apache, and like what does that, so that's the front end. Is that the front end then? Okay. And then, so Piling, now that I'm digging into this, like I want to be able to write a robust front end. Oh, okay. Server side, server for serving static files. Oh, got you. Nginx. All right. Yeah, I'm trying. ng v14 is not so clumsy and slow, but still the hardest to learn. Yeah, JTech Pet, I'm like okay with learning something hard. Like, I don't know. It's as long as it's not like real analysis for mathematics, I'm okay. And even if it is, it'll just take me longer. So yeah, all right. So, and then what does it look like to run 2 servers? And then probably stick with VS Code and what I already have. So I have an in real life word ban. I am not allowed to say the word that Old Sloppy just said. This is new. I haven't done this before. So that's a pretty good one. Did you not like how I said not allowed? I am not at liberty to say that I am unable to. Am I allowed to use the positive? That's right. I absolutely. What if I say no? I guess that's future. Future. I will not. Will not, Sam. I am. Okay. So, and then this is just the task list, but what are the things that I actually want to accomplish? So, a lot of the design work, like I said, a lot of that has to be done on my own because I get really like nervous in front of you guys to design it. For one, like it's my baby, and I probably shouldn't be giving up all that information if I want to, like, it's on the internet, if I want to make this like popular someday, because like I should keep some of that close to the chest. Yeah, I don't want to say that. I want to say not allowed to, or possibly couldn't, or garbage can not. That's true. I'm not nervous, but like I do get scared. I like you know, you guys know a lot and you have the capability to build my app so intelligently and straightforwardly. And when I sit here, it's so daunting and so big and scary. And I think, can I do this? And I know I can, but yeah, that's true. But I know very few. Thank you. I make stupid games. Thank you. I definitely feel encouraged. Don't worry, I'm getting my path, and I want to work hard at it. The stream is like the only. Just go for walks. I make stupid games once a break. I do think I need to get water. First principles, solid principles. I like that too, Josh. You know, I think that, yes, and I think that's something I should probably do on my own time more often, but I just don't have a lot of that own time stuff. If you guys, if any of you know, which a lot of you already do, like I'm an improv troupe, I'm learning guitar. What's the other thing? I just officiated a wedding, you know, like I'm trying to do a lot of things and be a lot of people, and that's fine. And I do have to set priorities, but yeah, first principles. Yeah, and I don't know what they are, but I probably have talked about them before. Yeah. Okay. I'm naturally ambitious. Yeah, I know, but I'm not focused ambitious. And be a streamer. Absolutely, and be a good streamer. And give value to my chatters and the people not only in my stream but also in my community. Like, one of the things tomorrow that I'm working with Scott on is to, help build his Create Your Own Adventure app. And I think that, I gotcha. I make stupid games. I think I do that a lot, absolutely. Because otherwise I wouldn't get anything done. Whoop, whoop, Scott. And so, dedicating time to people who have really been helpful to me, Floff, like, making sure I check in on him every once in a while and make sure he's still doing okay because he ignored us for a month. Only love. I'm just kidding. And just trying to put myself out there for people so that they also know that I offer value and I offer, No, you're good. I just like making sure my people are good and taken care of, and that is important to me. And so I have very high expectations on myself, and that's why I get anxious in front of y'all when I'm like trying to do something, because I'm like, oh, this is gonna be, you are my people. I mean, I'm your people. Yeah, my people. So yeah, so that's what I want to do right now. So in terms of like, I have a really good design in my head that isn't put on paper, but that I will put on paper. I've got like, I know what colors I want to use. I kind of know the style of the app. If I was asked to wireframe it, it might take me a while, but I could definitely do it. And so I think I just need to target the next feature that I have to work on. And I don't necessarily know if that's the recommendation. I'm also not entirely sure, Fluff, like whether or not I want to, this two-factor authenticator that I am using. I don't know if I love it because of the way that it uses the, let me just pull up the run server. Pareto principle is nice to know of. I think I know the Pareto principle. Pareto principle. The Pareto principle. Pareto principle is like not letting stuff run away from your 80-20. Yep. Yeah. 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 Rah, 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 rah. My therapist and I talk about 80-20 all the time. So the next thing that is on my list is, so I don't love the automatic template that the two-factor authenticator pulls this into, but I guess that's okay. So the next part of the app I want to work on is probably making the request. Actually, so well, and let's talk about this for a second, right? If you're coming to the app for the very first time, I think it probably would actually be, yeah, I know. So like it's this one, but it's empty. And if you modify this, I think it's dug deeper into the code than I can see, because this doesn't. I think I have to wrap it first. Yeah, I'll get there. I'm not gonna like dig into that right now because I think that's just a reading documentation thing. But the next thing on the design is, so let's make a check mark, right? So check. I have an authenticator. I wish I had a character, could just put character code in notepad, but I am unable to. So authenticator and a login. I have a logout. It goes to the home page. Login goes to home page, or at least to the first home page. So I guess the next logical step after that is to create a profile. So when you log in, so the first time you log in, creating a profile is what you might do. So that's like what a user might go through, but is that the first thing I want to tackle? Basically, should I just have a login and then the requester so that it's the minimum viable product, first, and then not worry about the profile? And the profile is a feature, it is important, but it's not necessarily the most important feature. So I think this is like secondary. It's like not on the top of the priority list. So I'm going to throw that down here. I'll probably make this nicer somewhere. Does anybody know of a good like note, like an organizer for this stuff? If you've got one, throw it in the chat and I'll use that. So making the request, create a profile, Trello, org mode, Notion. Okay, guys. I use Obsidian, Markdown. Markdown is probably good. I don't, let's try org mode. What is this? Wait, why are we laughing? Oh. Milanote. I just used ASCII doc or Markdown in VS Code. Okay. Program your own. Oh, my anxiety just went up like 50 notches. Markdown is really good. Okay. I will do that quickly. So I'm just going to pull this up. All right. Markdown editing with Visual Studio Code. You can just start writing Markdown text. Oh, okay. Can I have like a Markdown? I'm going to pull up a Markdown cheat sheet because I haven't used it since I worked in Jupyter a while ago. Search org mode and click images for eye candy. Okay, but I'm going to do it over here, Condarsa, because anytime someone says eye candy, I get very, very scared. Org mode images. What? This is eye candy. What? I don't see any candy. We decided to make our own task management system along with lots of test tools and crazy stuff. So hyped for it. That's cool. That's very cool. I make stupid games. Actually, a great idea. Many web tutorials create a to-do list as Hello World requiring any kind of storage. Quaidbot, welcome to the stream. And on like my low point of like making a decision. Org mode is supposedly the killer feature of Emacs, but it's really hard to get excited about it if you're not an Emacs user. Yeah, I'm not an Emacs user. Don't even know what Emacs is. Emacs. Oh, good. It's not something I necessarily need. Oh, it's a text editor. Yeah, I use a Notepad++. So maybe it's like different. All right, so let's start with just F10 it, not an Emacs user. Oh, it's scam E spelled backwards. Wow, guys. Wow. Scam. Oh, man. So trolled. We'll get you on Vim in a few months. No worries, Cece. All right, I'm down with Vim. Okay, but not right now. Right now, I want to use Markdown. The 16th Mayhem. I love that name. If you ever want a text editor that can also function as an operating system, Emacs has got you covered. I gotcha. Markdown in VS Code. Cheat sheet. I don't remember any of this, but that's okay. I will try it anyway. Headings, yes. Okay. All right. And now how do I do this? Quick start. Quick start Markdown. Quick. Come on. I just want to really, oh, here we go. Cheat sheet. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay. So this I can do. Do I just have to save this? Oh, of course I'm doing in the base HTML file. To do .md. Okay, and then now this is in Markdown? Yeah, I did it. I did all right. I think I could just do this, right? And now then, yeah, I've got it. I'm cheating. Look. Finished. Done. Task list for, can I see this all pretty? How do I do that? How do I make it look pretty? I want to see the pretty version. Preview. Brilliant. What? That didn't do anything. Brilliant. Okay. I see. I see. Task list for Soapbox. Okay. I've got it. I've got it. Because of my syntax. Yeah, I got it. I got there. I got there. I don't need an extension. Oh, okay. Moomy, I thought you were trolling me. I legit thought you were trolling me. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool, cool. This is for me. I can celebrate myself sometimes. It's okay. I am on it. I'm cheating the system though. I'm Googling it. Here we go. All right. And where did my cheat sheet go? Okay, there we go. Okay. So what did I have on here before? I'm just gonna copy this on and then I'll change it. All right. So technical, I want a second one. So I want a technical list. Technical tasks. And this is going to be review a JavaScript framework and decide which to use. Not all the JavaScript frameworks. And decide which to use. So that means like, if you guys want to throw your opinions in the Discord, go ahead. I know Josh is going to talk about Svelte and can support me in Svelte, which is really nice. Like if you feel like you can throw your 2 cents in all the time on one of these, then go ahead and let me know. And I will probably choose that one because I'm going to need a lot of help. All right. And then I want to review what it looks like to run 2 servers, 2 separate servers in Python, with one being Django. Do I have a CS degree? No. I'm getting one. I'm on my way to, it's kind of CS, it's computer information systems. So, and it's a master's degree. It's my second master's, no big deal. That just means I'm old. That's all that says. It's just she's old. She on it. That's nepotism. What's nepotism? You're nepotism. By the way, extra credit homework. Welcome to the stream. I'm not allowed to say one of the words. I think I've been low-key flex. You know I flex all the time. It's the only way I feel good about myself in a stream because I'm like, I gotta do other stuff because like I have to feel good about it's fine. I'm gonna drop that though. Stop talking about how awesome I am. Just kidding. And then for design, so this is like, I guess this is a feature list. Right, so let's do feature list. Hey, come on. What happened to my markdown? Do I need a space? That's what I need. Okay, so feature list. I don't like this too much. Can I tab these over? And then I'll make a list guy here. So this one needs to be a block quote. Oh, should I do an inspirational quote? Unordered list so that we will order these. Is there a check? It'd be cool if there was a check. This is so fun. Thanks, Piling. I'm going for a CS degree. The math makes me nervous. The math is the only thing about a CS degree that doesn't make me nervous. So I feel you. I will help you with the math if you help me understand CS a little bit more. Some markdown variants support X for check marks. Doesn't look like it. It looks cool on one screen, but why don't we just do that anyway and just make these all X's anyway? What do you think of that? I like that. And then empty if it's not. Right? And then I don't know why there's a big space here, but because I moved it, but I didn't, these aren't checked. So let's, oops. Cool. Oh, but now I can't see them? What the hell? Is there a line break? I guess I can do, ugh, is there a better way? Let's see. I think I gotta do, I think I have to do the, what if I do that? Does that change anything? No, it's not a good idea. Okay. I like what you're doing, but would you tutor me? This could be a mutually beneficial relationship. If I had the time to tutor you extra credit homework, I totally would. I was a tutor for so long, but absolutely. 10E Dane. Wait, you guys want me to tutor you? I don't know. Okay, Mumi. That works just fine. Gromit, thank you for the follow. Welcome. By the way, Tenny Dane, welcome to the chat. And also, extra credit homework. I don't know if I welcomed you to the chat, but thanks for hanging out and just learned how to install Django last night, rolling on floor laughing. Hey, man, the Django tutorial is very accessible, at least until you get to the tests. I'm dropping out of uni. At Chrissy Codes would tutor us from now on. No! My good heavens, do you guys see how much help I need just to write Markdown? No, it's all right. There are better tutors out there. Hey, Ann Douglas, just being hard on myself again. I have papers. I've got beepers. This tutor gig might pay more. Then it'll definitely pay more than Twitch does. I think you might need to work on a disclaimer. Absolutely. The disclaimer is if I give you advice, maybe don't take it. Some would say getting a CS degree is a waste of time. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. I wish I had a CS degree. Although I'm glad with my math degree and my communications degree too. Ooh, I will. Thank you, Piling. So instead, what you're saying is to do this guy. I like that. Let's undo that. You told me to copy paste it, but that's not what happened. So this? Oh, I love strike through. V. Gabriel Elijah. Hey, welcome. It's nice to see you. GitHub flavored Markdown renders the check marks nicely. There might be an extension to get that in VS Code Preview too. All right, let's put that on the technical list. And then I can make this public and you guys can check my progress. I think a CS degree sets you up for a different kind of job. If you're getting into web development, I think a CS degree is a bit overkill and expensive. There it is. But I'm glad I got my degree, even though it cost me way more than it's worth. Yeah, I want to get my PhD someday. I don't know what in. But it would be cool to know enough about this stuff to do like some sort of algorithm, just to like learn, maybe invent an algorithm that like makes something do something. I don't know. PhD in life, Tenny Dane. Absolutely, I have a PhD in life. You know what I'm the master of? My life. I'm definitely philosophical about it, so. Okay. So I've got all these guys, making the request. So what does this mean? This means, let's put a description on this too. So, how does it, can I do a secondary header? Let's go see. So this is Django. No, sorry. This is Django. I'm laughing because like we're mostly organizing what I'm gonna do next on Django because I keep getting stuck and anxious about the next step. And so these guys are helping me organize my thoughts and get it into a markdown page. Oh, okay, good. Not a secondary header, a secondary, like, I want like one of these. But like as if there were two. You're still lost. I'm making a nap. Oh, so that seemed to work. Did you see that? It made like a double bubble. How do I make that happen? Yeah, we're creating a list. I can indent the next one. Well, that's not what I wanted to do at all. A double bubble. That's what it's called. I did indent it. And then... Okay, gotcha. I'm there. So making the request, I'm going to describe this as bubbles in the chat. I don't need a check mark for this. I want to describe it. Well, maybe I should do check marks for this, but the idea of thanks, Ian. So the idea of making the request is a user comes in and sends a bunch of their friends a request for advice, basically. Can be under any feature, can be under any category. Don't care about the category to start. I just need, basically I'll probably start with a string category. Why no Lego today? Kundarsa, Dr. Chris, who did that? That's terrifying. Pailang, if that's not you, I don't know if I can welcome you to the chat. My stomach's kind of turning a little bit. I don't know who that is. There is Lego. Oh, there's Lego. No. But we Old Sloppy was hanging out and doing a Lego in the cat cam a couple of weeks ago. And Kundarsa, for some reason, is asking about the Lego. There was a new Lego today. Oh, I don't know, Pailang. It just seemed like I don't know. How creepy is this, though? What is this? Thank you for the follow, Dr. Chrissy Coates, PhD. Who is this? Who are you? Who are you? Scary. No, he just sat in the cat cam. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little freaked out about Chrissy Coates, PhD, but whatever. Wait, how creepy is this? Reminds you of me. Legos are for babies. Bionicles, on the other hand. Oh, Josh. Oh, is it you, Kyle? I feel okay about that. If you come out and tell me who you are, I'm okay. Otherwise, I'm like nervous. Legos are for grown-ups. Did you see this Millennium Falcon over here? That's not for a baby. That AT-AT, not for a baby. I don't know. There's a piano over there. We got to get Bit Bingo going. It's going to be so much fun. I'll have to hide some Bionicles on the shelf now. Teddy Dane, thanks for the follow. I'm glad you're hanging out. You got the pyramid? That's cool. All right, hold on. I get this distracted. User comes in, sends a bunch of their friends a request for advice. Can be under a category, any category. And then I need a profile creator, and then I need a rank algorithm. but I'll probably write that on the back end. Not that it really matters, but my rank algorithm. And then Unnamed Toy, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. We are doing so well distracting you. You always do so well distracting me. DeLorean, Luke Skywalker's Land Speeder, and R2-D2 have been added to the shelf. Says True Condarsa, we finished R2-D2. Making her procrastinate so I don't. Making Chrissy Coates procrastinate so you don't have to. Cat! Cat is back. I've made great progress. That's good. I'm glad. My rank algorithm. And then I need the recommendation submission. That sounds so boring. We gotta call it something else. And then, and I can probably start there, like that's enough stuff. So these are the things that I want to start with. So what is the shape of a request? No, you don't want none. Oh, yeah. Face reveal when? When I have 2,000 subscribers. When I have 2,000 subscribers, Old Sloppy will do a face reveal. Is that okay, Old Sloppy? No sooner. Some 3,000. All right, 3,000. I don't know. So never. Because my app's going to be famous before then. But yeah, we have fun. Best I can do is 150. Nice, Condarsa. All right, good. I want to see him. 3,000 subs. Gotta rally the troops, man. Okay. So yeah, so the request, I can actually design that a little bit too. All right, so what else do I need? So I've got some technical tasks that I need to do before. I'd like to do these before Thursday. I need some deadlines is what I need. Is there a way to do deadlines in Markdown? Let's see, I can pop this out. What's a good way to use Markdown to have some deadlines? Corey Codes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream in the chat. That's all right. You can do a thing, Condarsa. Our nano blocks like, oh, subscript, superscript. How about I highlight these? All right, I will highlight my, don't save. I will highlight these. So I'd like to decide or at least review these before Thursday, August 11th. Review. What? It says it would highlight it. I need a space? No. Oh, it probably goes review before, probably need a before and after. August 11th, 2022. Because we know if this happens next year. How come that didn't work? Why didn't that highlight it? Yeah, it's a kitty cam. That's Jasmine. She's real. See, I made her move. Spiders are the only web developers that like bugs. Nice. Smaller Legos, where, highlight. Look at this. What is this? Like right here, it says, I need to highlight these very important words. Highlight. It's extended. This isn't common. Fine. Post link. Post better link. I know. Let's do VS Code Markdown cheat sheet. VS Code Markdown sheet. I'll learn it fast. I just haven't used it in like a while, so. Ultimate markdown cheat sheet. I was not saying. I will be using themes, auto completion, the WYSIWYG edition. Out of the box ability to export markdown. It can copy markdown code with syntax coloring intact. Okay, good to know. Look at these cute little like thumbs uppers things. A table. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make a table and then put the deadlines on the right side. Enterprise give downloads markdown cheat sheet. Thank you, friend. Is this the same one? GitHub logo. All right, right. I think I can use this one. So I can use it. I'll do the table and I'll do the deadlines. So let's do this guy. So task. No, this way. Hold on, I gotta look. To do extended. Yeah, I probably could get an extension. That's on my task list. I need my actual table set up. And then do I do deadline? Come on, this isn't even gonna work here. It might, hold on. Seriously. I thought it would, it just says VS Code. So this isn't even gonna work? Oh, that makes sense. Did I use the wrong one? Did I use the wrong element? Back quotes. Look, it says line breaks. Does it have tables? Tables, yes. Very funny, Floff. I should always do what Floff says. All right, I'll pick. But this is fine. Fine. It says it supports it, man. What am I gonna do? It's clearly not supporting it though, so that's pretty frustrating. Unless I do maybe like the space in the deadline. No, absolutely not. Let's see. Let's try again. No, it's not gonna happen. This is so frustrating. Oh, there we go. See, I got it eventually. It knows. It understood what I was saying. It picked up what I was putting down. Yeah, I got it, I think. Do a space before the T in task? I already did. Oh, okay. I recommended Obsidian, but you'd still be messed up with Obsidian. I think Obsidian is VS Code under the hood. Oh, nice. I got it. I got it. All right, so let's do. That was weird. Some alien just shone out my window. So then the task is this guy, and no highlighting. Quiet. Chill. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? What do we eat for dinner? I want some pizza. I want some pizza. That's how this goes. This isn't gonna work. Let's see. This is not how. And then, nice. This is how this works. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And space. Cool, cool. I don't like how much space that is, though. There we go. That looks a bit better. This is so weird to see outside of Vim. What is Vim, like, what's the, is Vim is the, is an IDE, right? And it's used for Go. Is it used for Golang, like, primarily? People use Vim with Golang or Svelte? Or does it not matter and it can be used for anything and, like, mostly it's just you hear it a lot? Is a text editor. Nice thing about Markdown, you can read it in any editor. Cool. I need more water. I do this like half of the day writing docs for new stuff. I gotta learn. I gotta be more patient with my documentation, reading it, writing it, all that jazz. So it's a good thing for me. Oh, like Notepad++, text editor. All right. What does it look like to run two separate servers in Python? I'm gonna make the Django assumed so that it doesn't look stupid. And then do, I think this is also August 11th. I wanna understand what my next step is. I don't think necessarily though my next step has to be all front end though, or any front end. Actually, I think it could probably be, and then I want to try GitHub Markdown. Let's see if we've got another, let's just look at this. And I'm not too worried about it, and I don't care about a deadline for this guy. All right, so the feature list, look at that, so pretty. It's not the best looking table. I could definitely have like actual separators. Notepad is far less than Vim. Yeah, I understand that. I've learned that writing about code is a lot harder than writing code. Yeah. Spec documents is what I do for work, and it's really hard, which is way, way, way less than NeoVim. Or is Josh less than NeoVim? Cool. So I think this is a good list. So I think, but what I'm wondering is, do I try to, well, okay. This is a good advice spot for chat, or a spot for, I'm going to say words. Thought this was New Jabes. New Jabes? New Jabies? New Jabbas. Nudgeables. Yes, opinions welcomed. I need to know if I no, it's terrifying. Do something else. New hobbies. New hobbies. New hobbies. New hobbies. The song, the music. New hobbies, a Japanese record producer. Is that what you're talking about? Jun Siba. It's a guy, but he passed away like 8 years ago. Aww. The song. Okay, cool. Breathe again. No, jump scare is stupid. It needs to be changed. It is sad. Yes, and I will listen to some of that stuff so that, yeah. Sorry. Okay, back to I need advice. Should I develop both the front end and the back end at the same time? Or should I develop the back end and then put the front end over the top? I think for me, I want to play. I do want to offer respect. I would love to play. Should I play a song? I do want to respect, but I just don't know. Don't know who he is. All right, we'll take some time. Let's pause the Spotify and see if we can pull something good up. It's pretty good. Oh, okay, good. Ooh, yikes, Ben. What is going? That's a jump scare if there ever was one. That would be terrifying. Cool. That's cool. Do feather? Oh, sure. Let me pull it back up. This guy? YouTube Premium. When the backend is set up, you can then use any kind of front end to make it look pretty, or any kind of web app. Really doesn't even have to be something that runs in the browser. That's true. But I also want to be able to like present it at any point, so I kind of want to go back and forth. Drop the Chrome browser volume. It's pretty good. How's that? Ooh, sorry. Sorry. There goes this. Yeah, I played it for too long. Yeah, I probably can't put it up now. That's cool. That's cool. First copyright strike. Here we come. You think I'm big enough for that? I doubt it. Literally, people just dropped off. I think we're okay. Rip font. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's all right. It's a planning VOD. Nobody cares about planning VOD. No, I care about planning VOD. But okay. So all right. So I will take the advice. So I don't need to be big to get caught by automated systems. Yeah, fair point. I didn't know how famous this person was. New Hades. That's true. Well, why didn't you say something? I would have stopped it sooner. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Hey. All right. Bye, Josh. See you later. So yeah, I'm debating whether or not I do the front end, the back end. If Old Sloppy clips it and reports it, we would get a strike, JK. Well, someone can. A Flying Carl, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. We'll just pull down Play Boise. Nice. No one listens to New Hades but me. I think you'll be safe. Hey, Play Boise, what's up? Cool name. Is it like ironic, or are you Play Boise? Bye. So yeah, so I've got my tasks. I kind of want to do the front end with the back end just so that I'm one learning kind of both in parallel, but then again I might get stuck more often, so it might go slower. I don't think you can report a copy. You need to file a DMCA, which only the holder of the rights can do. Well, hopefully whoever that is doesn't mind. Moomy knows. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can imagine how many copyright violations people would file if that happened. I thought it didn't work and redeemed it twice. Oh, that's all right. No, it's all good. It's all good. You can redeem it as many times as you want. It's a fun sound. It's not like a jump scare. Excuse me. Okay. So I do think I'm going to do the front end and the back end together, unless everybody is like, no, absolutely don't do that. But I have my reasons, and one of them is because I look ridiculous trying to write this Jinja nonsense, and I want to feel, but I am not tired. What are you talking? What front end am I going to use? So I, as part of my as part of my quest, I'm gonna review a bunch of different JavaScript frameworks and decide what front end I'm gonna use. You can delete the video later so no one reports it. Yeah, we'll just unpublish it. That's not a big deal. So I don't know what I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking of which one I want to use. What do you think? Play. Do you have an opinion? To-do list is growing, absolutely. And it's good. I think the technical to-do list is pretty important. I think I should probably pop on one of those tutorials too. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. React is the popular one. Yeah, but that doesn't mean necessarily that it's the one that I should use. Although the more people who know React and, can help, the better. But I don't know. I don't feel, I'll look at them. And when you've selected a framework, you get to review different JavaScript package managers, build systems, and component libraries. So I know how to do that. Move me a little bit. I think then I should just use Node because Node is what I'm used to, although Node is old. But and Vue. Like honestly, I think I'll end up using Node and Vue because that's what I'm familiar with. But I think you're right. So actually, but I'll throw that up. So review. Like I don't know. I think I should start with what I know. Oh, whatever. NPM. Sorry. NPM. I didn't mean Node itself. I just think about them. I wasn't using, is NPM okay to say? Do I get a, sorry, I didn't say the right thing. I meant NPM. Is that okay? Now you can correct me on that, at least the thing that I was thinking and not saying. When I use Composer for Laravel. Okay, good. VMaster, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do that, and then I think, like I said, probably NPM. That would be the. Google be messing with me. Yeah, and that I can do later. My deadline for that is gonna be Sunday, I think, until someone comes in and says you should use Yarn. Is it gonna be you? Yarn is a package manager that doubles down as a project manager. That's pretty cool. Whether you work on one-shot projects or large mono repos as a hobbyist or an enterprise. Is Yarn better than NPM? As mentioned, Yarn installs in parallel. Because of this, Yarn performs faster than NPM. No, I don't care about the package managers. Okay, cool. I hear NPM isn't the best package manager. I've read that it installs packages deep in your root, and for some reason, even when you delete them, they leaves stuff. That's what I read one time, and I don't remember what it was from. And I can't say anything particularly intelligent about it, but Yarn used to be a lot more important as it dealt with mismatched packages from all different packages you could get, but NPM now does that out of the box as well. Cool. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm probably just going to, make sure I understand NPM. Hey, CLG, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. It's nice to see you. Thanks for hanging around. We are winding down, I think, a little bit. I feel pretty good about this list. I'm going to try to get the top done before August 11th so that I can start working on making a request framework for, not a request framework, but a because I don't even need any of this to start talking about the request model and designing it. So I think I'm going to start on making the request then. So you could have one package that needed version 1.3 of package X to work and another package that needed 3.4 of X to work. So you used to get funky behavior if npm installed, say, only 1.3. Yarn dealt with that, but now npm does as well. Okay. Hey. What's up, Sig for CLG for you? Is that how you say your name? It's nice to see you. Welcome on in. We're just hanging out. We're just doing some planning. And then we will do actual code next stream, and I will be working on making the request model for my framework. And it's for my app. And I'll start thinking about, I also have to write some tests. So I'm going to actually, what I'm going to do is write my checklist for next stream so we all know what to like prepare for. So I learned what REST was today, and I did all right. It was all right. So I can pop that. We're not going to look at the Dragon book. Is anybody doing revival of code, by the way? Actually, I'm just going to, no, I'm going to leave my checklist up. So, okay. What is REST? I don't want to do that. I want to, so start on request model. Revival of code is, let me pull it up on Discord. I wonder if I think I might have the app, but I'm just going to pull it up here. So Revival of Code is from Python. I'm on, where is Python? Here it is. Hey, Thirsty Pooch. That's a cool name. We love animals here. Kitty cats and puppies. I wish we had puppies. There was an announcement that they made. I need to look at it. Let me just search for it. Revival. Revival of Code is basically taking Advent of Code and going through, here it is. Going through all of the old Advent puzzles that that Advent of Code puts out, and they reveal a story, and they're posted every other day, and you can discuss your solutions. And Advent of Code, if you haven't done it before, it's like they're small programming puzzles that get harder and harder. And they just challenge you. So I was thinking of doing Revival of Code or Advent of Code because I haven't done it before, and following it on Python. So that was what I was thinking of doing. So I was just wondering if anybody else was working on it. So start on request model, and I'm just making a list of what I want to do. Decide on front end. You did them? Yeah. Well, it's always good to like maybe try them a different way or something, but if you go through them with me, I'll do them with you. But if you don't want to, that's fine. I get it. I'm not going to do 2 scoops of Django. I think probably just, I do want to like, I think probably the model is going to take up, the request model is going to take up a lot of it, but I also want to start like thinking about what the front end is going to look like. But I think I'll do that outside of the stream. So I'll pull these off for now, and maybe we'll do something fun on Thursday as well. Like maybe I'll get my controller hooked up and we can play games together or something like that. Okay, so that's done. It's just HTML code there, right? This is Markdown. I was working on one puzzle from 2017 just earlier today. I occasionally go back to days I haven't solved yet when I'm bored. I'm muted? I'm not muted. Am I muted, you guys? Real quick, let's see Django. Okay. So run Python, run server, manage.py, sorry. So this is my, oh, am I in the wrong one? I thought I was in the right one, but maybe it's up here. No, I think I'm... You guys, why isn't my... This should work. Python manage.py. This isn't gonna work. But I don't know why. It says, oh, it's because I'm not in my virtual environment. I always do this. I always do this. Do I have an interpreter selected? This one? Perfect. Okay, now I can do it. What are you talking about? Struggle bus. Okay, here we go. So there you go. There's Django. So funny. I've got my login. Oh man, did I really royally mess this up last time? Why can I not even... I don't even know what's going on now. I think I messed something up last time. Like my login now goes... It should go to index. It might be that... Hold on, let me see what my login... Well, see, now you got me in trouble, 10E Design. Like, now I'm like trying to figure out what's going on. So my login, auth index, two-factor login. That's all right. It's all right. I wasn't planning on doing this. But this is my Django environment, my settings for the app, my configuration, so to speak. Control C real quick. No, that's okay. I don't know. Is it this guy? I'll have to see what's going on. Yeah, I'm looking. Is it this guy? It could be my commenting here. Let's see. I'm not tired, you're tired. There we go. So I have TF URLs, which I was trying to apply because the two-factor authentication have their own login pages, which I don't love and I can't find. And then, so this is Django in action, and I have a Jazz Band authenticator. 75818. It changed, didn't it? And I logged in, and this is my homepage. The cat's awake. Yes, that's true. I opened the IP from down here. Why would I open it from the folder? It's just right here. So when I start the server, I can just open it from my terminal. I've got my database, my settings. I have some apps, the Authenticate app, which I've made, some templates that I don't love. I'm going to use a different front end, I think, and I'll probably, I'll adapt models. Right now it's just a profile model, but it'll be a request model next time we hang out. Soapbox is what I'm creating. Yes, it's a box that you stand on and you tell people what you love. That's soapbox. I need to make a command about it that just like describes it. I wish I was a little bit better of a developer. I have a database. You mean set up a real database? Oh, set up a real database. All right. That sounds good. Technical? Or should I put it, it's not a feature list. Set up new database. I think you're probably right. We'll see what deadline for that. Probably soon, but SQLite is fine while developing. We know. But I want it to be, you know. You guys could disagree. I'll think about it. And we can chat about it offline when I'm not so tired. So I've got my checklist for next week. I figured out some of the things that I was missing. In my knowledge gaps, which felt pretty good. It was MMLVX. Is that like is that Roman numerals? MMLVX? Thank you. I work on it all the time. In my humble opinion, setting up production grade database is a waste of time when you don't even have a prototype yet. Fair point. I think that's fair. I wouldn't mind using like Postgres though. Like if I use Postgres, a Postgres dev, that should be fine. I like Postgres a lot, and I like the language behind it. I mean, the SQL, Postgres, whatever commands, and it doesn't really matter though. I've got dbeaver, which I think I can pull up with anything. 10 negatory.roman. Yeah. Okay. What's 10 negatory? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look it up. Look up things. This is what this should be called instead. Should be Chrissy looks up things. Opti21, thank you for the follow. Character 3176, thank you for the follow. Let's see what that is. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, you guys. Yeah, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I love your Seth drums. That's cute. Old CB radio jargon. Oh, cool. I'm showing off my 1970s-ness. I got stuck in modular stuff. Now forest time. I think it's forest time for me too. I think it is time for me to waltz in a forest and enjoy. But tomorrow night, if you want to help develop an open source app, we're working from the bottom up with the design. Thanks so much, Opti. Yeah, we got a big collection. It's a big collection back there. Wait, don't kill moose. That's fun. Don't kill moose. The ticks are already killing the moose. Don't kill the moose. Are you in Canada? You don't have to tell me. But so Wednesday night we're gonna work on a create your own adventure creator app. It's like a oh, Norway. I'll kill the ticks too. What's what over where? It's what? Flowers? The flowers? Are there meese in Norway? I didn't know there were meeses. Meeses in Norway. Ah, Piling. You. That's so sweet. Thank you. So tomorrow we're going to work on open source. Thursday, but not on stream, on Discord. And we're going to chat about the design of that. Mooses. Mosies. And then Thursday, I'm going to start making my request. That's not true, Old Sloppy. Moose is plural for moose. Mises. It's not real. You're gonna confuse them. And then I'll make the request. And that's it. And right now we're just gonna chat till I get too tired. I like chatting. Chatting is what I'm good at. You almost got killed by meese? Musicals. You can also say moosei. Moosei. Oh, day. I see what you did. Moosei. Like the Latin. The Latin for moose. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna find out how to pronounce that, and you can tell me how terrible. Moose in Sweden. Swedish. Let's see. Oh, it just says alg. Elg. That's just isn't it just an elk? Come on, Google. Elg. It's a Monty Python thing. Oh, Swedish moose. I see. Okay. It's not like a real Norwegian. All right, let's see if we can do this. Oh, it's still elg. Aulg. CM95361, welcome. Aulg. How did it go? Tell us about getting married this weekend. Whoa. What is that? What's that noise? I didn't get married. Taler vi svenska? Wait, I can't read. I shouldn't read shit like that out loud. Hold on, now I need to look. What did you just make me say? Oh, okay. Svensk stream new. I gotcha. Ja for fun. Svensk stream new. I married people. That's right. So I was an officiant at a wedding, and it went really well. What did I do? Did you guys just see that? Like went off of my lip. I'm just trying to moisturize, man. So I went to New Jersey, and we and we it was like about a 5-minute ceremony, and everybody said I did well, and that's it. And that's the first time I ever officiated a wedding, but I hope not the last. Wait, I gotta see this first before I say it out loud. Oh my goodness, heavens. What does this mean? Let's see. I don't even know what that means. Oh, safe search is off. Okay, so maybe I don't want to say that or look it up at all. What are you making me look up on my computer? I make stupid games. This isn't good. I gotta stop repeating this stuff. Just stupid things. Well, I stopped doing it when I figured it out. Norwegian. I'm happy to learn languages. I love it. It's a lot of fun. It won't even do it. It won't even let me look it up. The last one. It's like, that's not a word. That's not real. Can't look it up. It's probably like we're in Jersey. I was so the wedding was at Asbury Park. We were in Asbury Park in Jersey. It was where the wedding was. It was my first time. I want to do it again. I want to do it a lot. I love marrying people. Most of Norwegian language is not even real. I don't think you can say that, Mumi. Are you Norwegian? Taler vi svenska? Svenska? Did I say that right? Can Mumi say that? Mumi, are you Norwegian? I don't know. Near the beach. Yeah, are you gonna like go back in a time machine and stalk me? Is that what? Yeah. Near the beach. No, I'm finished. I'm allowed to say mean things about our neighbors. I suppose that's fair. Good fences make good neighbors. That's fair. As long as there's no real fighting. What is this going on here? This is a mess. Why did anybody tell me my hair looks horrible? No, I'm originally from Jersey. No, I gotcha. I'm just kidding. I'm not nervous about backstalking. It's okay. But that's cool. Yeah, Asbury Park on the beach, in front of there's this the hotel. There's like this big brick building. As an officiant, it must be confusing when someone says, "Will you marry me?" Chrissy Coates. It's not. I usually assume both ways. And I'm like, okay. Nobody has ever said that, Piling. Nobody's ever said that to me before. Not confusing. Nobody wants to marry me. I'm a single lady forever, probably. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah. Do you guys ever want to officiate? Let me know. I can pop on. I love it. It's fun. I wrote the ceremony. Beyonce Club. Oh, no, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I would wear it anyway on stream. Probably. If I had one. It's only awkward when she shows up in a wedding dress. I gotcha, Pailang. You didn't have to spell it out. That's why I put my hand up. My long fingers. It's only awkward when she shows up in a wedding dress. No, it isn't. I look baller in a wedding dress. Okay, everybody. So we are good to go. We're going to start on the request model Thursday. Anybody wants to pop into the Discord tomorrow and hang out? We shall. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have all the girls I date go nuts in a good way. Like, flop. You should know I can't spell. I was singing. All the single ladies. Can't do it. Not Beyonce, man. Not tonight either. I'm really tired. So Mawixi has 6, but we rated her last time. I want to do like someone new in software and dev. So I'm going to take a look at what is going on. One was pretty good. One was a pretty good girl who ended up becoming a stripper and now does OnlyFans for a living. That's the way to be. I mean, let's be realistic. If like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that route. And I've thought about it. Whenever I date ladies, they're allergic to them. Oh, like they get sick because they're like, oh, I can't. I don't know, Piling. 99 of 100. This might share my sound, so I gotta turn it off. Okay, it's muted. That's good. Oops. Let's find something good. They don't like fruits, I guess. If I could make money off of selling nudes, I'd be all over that. Absolutely. Like, I get that, like, some people want to keep their self-respect. I just don't care anymore. I mean, yeah, like, I want to make sure that I learn and grow and whatever. And, like, honestly, there's a lot of respect in that stuff, too. I didn't mean to say that. Like, honestly, like, if you can make money and you are owning it and beautiful and awesome and love your body, then that's all I care about. Like, doesn't matter. Does not matter to me. I love what you do. I'm having issues. Manchiego, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out today. We are probably going to do a lot of work on Thursday. So look forward to the stream then. Let's see. Indie dev. Okay, someone working on a Discord bot. Very cool. Oh, I hear sounds in the background. Sorry about that. Can you guys hear my OnlyFans coming up, y'all? Maybe, whatever. How about we don't? I don't know. Maybe Instagram. Maybe I'll start doing stuff on Instagram. Just gonna be hot shots of Legos. Yeah, like R2D2 in very precarious positions. All right, I found who I'm gonna raid. Awesome. Already a 10. So probably won't notice us, but my other one, my last one, started screaming at me for checking up on her. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. People are people. And sometimes there's some people who fit with those people, right? And just sometimes that isn't you, and that's okay. Like I don't think I ever really dated anybody who was like off the rails. So that probably means it was me. That probably means that I was the culprit in that world. Probably. That would be my guess. Okay. Well, I will see you guys on Thursday. Clearly, I am fading. I'll probably stay up a little later on Thursday though. Like I'm thinking like 1. It sounds like you help people find themselves. That's a positive trait. Yeah, Fluff has a lot of positive traits, and I feel like he knows that. I feel like it doesn't need to be like it's got to you like seem like you know that it's not you. It's definitely them. And I feel that. All right, guys. I'll see you on Revival of Code in Discord, or I'll see you on Thursday. I gotta head out. Thanks for the lurks, the chats, the follows, the subs, all of that jazz. It was great to have everybody. I really appreciated everybody. And I will see you. I will see you later. We're gonna go raid Sam Kit Kat because she's doing some cool stuff. Bye, Manchego. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.